over $277 million have been raised through the largesse and work of over 850 dealers across the country. Go to HyundaiUSA.com to learn for more details, because at Hyundai, hope isn't optional, it comes standard. Here on the Rich Eisen Show, Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen here. Would you repeat for our radio audience what you just said about who blows the most takes in
yes,
history?
Yes, we talked earlier about Mary, barely getting through a scene on, Step Brothers without ruining it by laughing. The only other person I've ever met who is worse than Mary is Larry David on Curb. Ruined take after take by laughing.
Over and over again, huh?
Sometimes at himself.
Okay.
Yeah. That I understand.
Well, I guess that's my last true or false for celebrity true or false for both of you. True or false, some of your friends actually thought you split up after your fictional versions divorced on Curb. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah, we said, somebody said, say it isn't true.
Somebody we'd seen like 2 months before.
Yeah, I mean,
for dinner,
someone that should know better. And I said, yes, it's true. And we decided a good, graceful way to introduce that to everyone is to do it on Curb. What do you think? It was like...
But that is true, huh?
That's how powerful...
Before the growl, I'm Mason, that's M, and right there will be Momo. We're on Momo standard time.
We don't have like a crosstalk anymore for her to come in after 2 minutes of it
Correct.
anymore. So this is basically like that version of crosstalk
Yeah.
when she comes in a little late, but that's okay.
Yeah.
She'll be here and she's going to be able to talk to us all about this Nico Harrison firing the Lakers yesterday, what's going on in the NBA. So it's a good day to have Ramona here.
And of course, it's Veterans Day as well. We've got multiple veterans coming in. We're working with National University, which is a veteran-founded university. And we'll talk to veterans throughout the day. Unbelievably important day to recognize all the veterans in your life and all the veterans who are out there listening, watching, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll spend some time on that as well. I'm driving in today, Em, and I see one of those little robot wheelie carts going down the street.
Oh, they named and everything.
Yeah, this was named Coco.
Okay. Oh, poor Coco.
So Coco the wheelie cart.
Yeah.
Who the hell uses that? Why do we need one of those little cooler carts rolling down the street?
Well, one, because DoorDash would like to earn more money by not paying people. But
yeah.
So I encountered it for the first time. I was going to order DoorDash one night, and I see as an option I could pay less money to have a robot come and deliver my food. I said no.
Yeah.
F Coco.
Yeah.
I'm going to have this other guy deliver my things.
Yes, a human being I can tip.
And I'll tip him, and I'll tip him the medium amount.
Yes, the medium amount. Exactly.
But I will give a tip.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I've seen people rescuing these robots because they'll get stuck a lot because they'll be on the sidewalks. And so, they'll get stuck behind, a tree that popped up or an unlevel sidewalk. And people will be like, we're going to save you.
Oh, little robot
I'll kick him
guy.
over.
Yeah, I don't think the technology is there yet.
Yeah, and it's also I live upstairs.
I live upstairs
so
also.
I'm not sure how it would get up to me and I'd have to come down. And
yeah,
that,
I mean, I
if I'm ordering DoorDash, I'm already in pajamas.
Exactly.
I'm not ready.
How often do you order DoorDash?
I try to do it twice a month.
Twice a month?
And maybe once a month. I try to limit as much as possible, but it's very tempting to do
We're on
DoorDash.
a super healthy eating kick right now.
You can order healthy stuff on DoorDash,
Yes,
too.
you
can
can.
order salads and, wraps, things like that if you want to. But typically when I'm ordering it, it's going to be pizza or French fries.
We've got this delivery service. They bring over meals that are, prepared.
Okay.
And they're super healthy and low calorie.
Are fully cooked, or you have to do a little
fully
cooking?
cooked. You just warm them up.
Nice.
It's excellent. It's called NutriFit.
Right.
I was gonna mention one more thing, and that is the origin of Good Afternoon.
Okay.
So we'll play this at the top of the show, but I don't think people realize where Good Afternoon.
Yeah, this
came
predates
from.
me, so explain to me what happened.
Okay, so there's a movie called Spirited.
Okay, Apple. Right?
Apple stars Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds.
Mhm.
Terrific movie. They have a song called Good Afternoon.
Okay.
And for them, good afternoon just doesn't mean good afternoon. It also means F you. So you'll hear this when we play it. It good afternoon is a nice greeting, but also it's F you. So
Okay.
it's a unique way. And I don't think most people know where exactly we started saying good afternoon because it's about 3 years old. Have you seen the movie?
No, I haven't.
Super fun musical. It's a musical. It's a holiday musical. I resisted watching it for a full year. Then I watched it. I was like, oh, that's
Do
actually
Ryan
cute.
and Will know their impact on the Mason Island show?
I do not. Well, I mean, I know that somewhere out there Will Ferrell might be listening because I know he listens to the station.
Yeah.
I don't know if he knows that it's good afternoon from Spirited, but if he's listening today, he will find out.
You want to ask why I'm so dressed up?
Yeah, why are you so dressed up?
I'm so dressed up because I'm going to become a member at Costco today.
No, really? Oh, my God.
So
Who sponsored you to get in?
I have two great sponsors, my
Oh.
friends Christy and Nathan. They're a married couple, and so
Oh,
obviously
nice.
Costco trusts them.
Yes.
To speak for me, and so they say I had to go with them,
Right.
and they had to sign with me.
Mhm.
Again, our credits together, because they're
Yeah.
it's like a co-lease thing or whatever.
So there was a long application, long application.
Long application, and it took me. I had to get all my documents together. It's like filling out the FAFSA.
Yes.
Is to get this Costco membership, and then also I had to take a picture.
Yeah.
And so
oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have this picture for presumably a long time
Yeah,
because
right,
you
you
sign
gotta
a
live
blood
with it.
oath to
Yeah.
go to Costco.
yeah.
And so I wanted to look nice, and so that's why I'm
Very
looking
nice.
right now.
Very nice. Now, I want you to do me a favor. Are you actually going to walk into the store today?
I am going to walk into the
Okay.
store.
So they have, according to Brian Cohen, their gigantic pumpkin pie, which is at least like 2 feet diameter,
Okay.
for $5.
That's $5 too much. I'm not going to get a big thing of pumpkin pie.
Come on, a big pumpkin pie.
It's only for me. I can't. I don't need that much pumpkin pie in my life.
Yeah, I love pumpkin pie. I think it should be a 12-month-a-year dessert. I don't understand why it only comes out for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Pumpkin pie is good all year long.
I know why you like it.
Yeah.
It's because it goes very well with whipped cream.
It does. It's the best.
It's a whipped cream vehicle.
Yeah.
That's why it's so good.
Out of curiosity, have you ever had, because you're from back east, a pumpkin roll?
Yeah, I've had pumpkin roll.
Oh, my God.
I just
those
don't think
are
I like pumpkins.
Oh, come on.
It's not my fave.
They make a long, flat thing, and then they put cream cheese frosting, and then they roll it up.
Like a ho-ho.
Like a ho-ho.
But like pumpkin.
and cream cheese frosting.
Yeah, no thanks.
Not on that, huh?
Not for Emily, but I will send you a picture of
Okay,
the
good.
large pumpkin
Yeah,
pie.
it's BYOPC, apparently, at Emily's house for Thanksgiving. Thank you very much for watching, Em. Thank you very much. And coming up next, our Veterans Day special, Mason and Ireland. See you in a minute.
LA's best kept secrets in the heart of Los Angeles. East Central Hotel offers effortless accommodations and unparalleled accessibility. The East Central Hotel is for everyone looking for entertainment with their trendy, spacious rooms, a renovated gym, and a patio lounge for breakfast, dinner, and drinks. Stop by their incredible Nixo Lounge before your next event at LA Live. Book your stay at eastcentralhotel.com or call 213-748-1291 today at Entertainment's official address.
Hey guys, you and me, we make decisions every day. But on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss the excitement of this season of sports on PrizePicks. Because whether you're a football fan or a basketball fan or both like me, it always feels good to be right. PrizePicks now offers something brand new. It's called Stacks, meaning you can take the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. So if you want to pick more on Luka's points, 3-pointers, and assists, now you can pick all of them in the same lineup, but you can only do this on PrizePicks. And here's something else that's new. You can follow other PrizePicks players directly on the app, and you can copy their lineups in one click. So could be a friend, might be a celebrity, might somebody who makes picks like you and me. All you have to do is hit the button and check out the lineup and create a new feed on PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right.
Want savings that truly deliver championship value? Check out the Kia Season of New Tradition sales event at Kia of Carson, where Black Friday deals are happening all month long. We've got one of the largest Kia selections in America, all in one place. The deals on remaining 2025s are absolutely incredible. And right now, many come with special VIN-specific stickers for extra rebates on top of all other offers and dealer discounts. Thanks to that, you could drive with 0 down on approved credit. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Get to Kia of Carson today.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Rich Eisen here for Sonos, the speakers that bring every game to life in my own house. With studio quality sound, Sonos makes you feel like you're right there in the stadium. Whether you're cheering on your team, binging your favorite show, or listening to the hottest songs, Sonos fills every room with incredible sound. Setup is easy. Just plug in, open the Sonos app, and you're ready to go. Want stadium quality sound at home just like me? Because I love Sonos. You will too. Explore soundbars, speakers, and more at Sonos.com. Sonos. They look as good as they sound.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
ESPN 710 Los Angeles. Sports.
It is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Tuesday afternoon.
Ireland, best show on the radio.
And happy Veterans Day today from all of us here at Mason and Ireland and ESPN LA. Today, take a moment to remember what this day is all about in our country. And we'll help celebrate Veterans Day today thanks to our friends at National University. Remember, nu.edu. Momo Ramona Shelburne's here in for Johnny I. Lakers with a big win last night in Charlotte. We'll do that, plus fun and frivolity with Momo, of course, and celebrate this Veterans Day. Let's do it. Let's do it. Producer Emily's here, producer Brian Cohen, social team in the back, and you.
So with that said, let's get this going.
Mason and Ireland, your Veterans Day, Tuesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon. Happy Veterans Day, everybody. We're going to spend a good chunk of the show talking to some American veterans and also talking to the folks from National University, a veteran-founded company or organization, educational institution. And we're very excited about all that. Momo is filling in today. Momo, what's going on?
I spent all morning, talking about Nico Harrison.
Nico Harrison stuff, yeah.
Kind of fun.
So I wanted to start with something. We're going to get to Nico Harrison right off the top, but I wanted to start with something that I talked about in Before the Ground.
All right.
Which you should listen to every day.
Yes, absolutely. We're on at 10 minutes to noon, 11:50 a.m. on our ESPN LA YouTube channel. You get a little bonus.
Oh.
And
okay.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. You gotta,
now I know.
Gotta start tuning in.
Okay.
So we always say at the beginning of the show, good afternoon. Now, do you have any idea where that came from?
It came from the movie, right? I can't remember which movie
Will
it was.
Ferrell
Yeah, Will
and
Ferrell.
Ryan Reynolds.
And it's basically the opposite of good afternoon is what it really means.
Thank you. You do remember.
Yeah, I do remember.
So I've got
I fell asleep
clip.
during that movie.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I love that movie. We're going to watch it again for the holidays.
I'll try it again when I'm not so sleepy.
Yeah, do it because it's fun. it's musical. It's dancing. It's all that stuff. It's really, really fun. But I wanted to play, and it does mean F-U. So it means good afternoon, but it also means F-U. Here is a clip from the movie Spirited, which came out on this date in
2023, let's say.
Let's say 2023.
Yeah, sounds right.
Okay. Here is that clip.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Well, I never. Just let one fly and you'll be smiling pretty soon. Like this. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. You pompous ass. Oh, 2 little words can totally change your tune. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
There you have it. That is the origin of Good Afternoon. Em, you've never seen Spirited?
Nope.
You got to make time for this.
Really?
It's great.
After my
silly,
ringing endorsement.
musical, fun. Momo fell asleep. Brian, you saw
I
Spirited.
do. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I
it's a
also
fun
believe
show.
that I had a very small baby at the time.
Yes, it was 2022.
That's
I think
true.
Jacob had
22?
just been born,
Yeah,
right?
it was baby time.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it wasn't that,
So I wanted to start with that, and now I want to go to Nico Harrison.
Yeah.
So Nico Harrison.
Good afternoon, Nico
Good
Harrison.
afternoon,
There
Nico.
it is.
That's what Dallas said to him. Good
Gosh.
afternoon. Nico Harrison fired as the operations
General manager
of the Dallas
Yada,
Mavericks. He's the guy that made the big trade that we love. We are such fans of that trade. The guy who got us a player who's averaging like 40 points a game this year. Here's a little bit. I want to play a little bit, and we'll get your take as well, Momo. Here's a little bit of Shams.
Just last night, we saw Patrick Dumont sitting with a fan courtside. I'm told that interaction with Patrick Dumont admitting to the fan that the organization had made a mistake with the Luka Doncic trade in February and that he was going to take accountability for it and do right by the fans. And so a day later, he's made the decision to fire Nico Harrison. And this is the Mavs essentially doing right by their fans. There's been such a...
So he's talking to a fan, Patrick Dumont, talking to a fan, and he says, yeah, you're right. As a matter of fact, you're right. We're going to get rid of that guy. Is that seriously the way this went down?
Okay, that may have been the absolute final nail in the coffin.
Final nail in the coffin.
But those chants have been persistent for the entire time. I mean, the owner, Patrick Dumont, and Nico Harrison have had a hard time going to games.
Yes.
Like to the point where I can't remember who reported this, so forgive me for taking this report.
Okay.
But that where some Mavs players had admitted to this reporter, like they prefer to play on the road because it's so uncomfortable to play at home.
Right.
Listening to this fired Nico, fired Dumont, it wasn't. By the way, Dumont is under pressure too.
He signed off on all this.
And this is my biggest issue. Okay, I pulled up his statement.
Yep.
And he wrote an open letter to Mavs fans from Patrick Dumont. Okay, this is the new guy running the team. And the entire letter is like the Mavericks won the Western Conference in May of 2024. We came up short in the finals, but we agreed our future was bright. As fans of this franchise, you have every right to demand a commitment to success from us. No one associated with the Mavs organization is happy with the start of what we believed would be a promising season. You have high expectations for the Mavs, and I share them with you. When the results don't meet expectations, it's my responsibility to act. I've made the decision to part ways with General Manager Nico Harrison. Okay.
Yep.
So on and on and on. I understand the profound impact these difficult last several months have had. Please know I'm fully committed to the success of the Mavs. I'm waiting for the part where he says, I signed off on that trade too.
off. I'm at fault too. You can also blame me. I was part of the decision. We had alignment in the organization. Any of that stuff.
I read this thing 3 times. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. I mean, it's
He's
about
pretending like, I had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, and look, can I say a word for Steve Ballmer right now?
Sure.
I'm gonna just bring this in, okay?
Okay.
I think the Luka Doncic trade will go down as one of the worst trades in NBA history because of how good he is and because of how the return has played out so far.
Yep.
AD has played in 14 of a possible 44 games. 14 of 44 games. He's been injured for the rest of them.
This, by the way, could have been expected,
100% predictable.
I mean, come on,
Yes.
this is the
Okay.
story
Kyrie
of his
Irving
career.
blew out his knee trying to compensate for that.
Yep.
For AD being out last year, right? Yeah, that injury right away.
Yep.
Anthony Davis. Okay, but Steve Ballmer also has one of the worst trades in NBA history on his record. That is the Paul George trade, where they gave up Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to get Paul George. The same front office that made that trade is all still there.
Yep.
Lawrence Frank's still there. They believed in that trade. They sold it to ownership. Ownership was on board with that trade, and ownership has stood by that.
Right.
They're not running Lawrence Frank out because that trade blew up in their faces. Because Steve Ballmer understands, hey, I'm the owner. I signed off on this. You guys talked me into it, but I also signed off on it. I'm a big boy. Like when you sign off on something, when the buck stops with you, the buck stops with you. So to me, I understand why they had to fire Nico Harrison. It got real toxic.
Right.
It got real toxic. And a lot of it is just injuries this year. AD's barely been playing.
Well,
Kyrie's out.
Yeah,
You know, they don't have a point guard. They're putting Cooper Flag at point guard. They do have D'Angelo, but he's not even as good as he was here a couple years ago.
Yep.
So I understand. It just got ugly, and at some point, like, you just run out of time waiting for people to get healthy.
Although, don't you think there's a difference between Shea I always say Gilgeous.
Gilgeous.
Alexander.
Say Gilgeous, yeah.
I always think there's a difference between that and the Nico Harrison deal because Shea wasn't Shea yet.
Shea wasn't Shea yet. Correct.
Luka was Luka.
Correct.
And they still moved him.
Yeah, but I almost think the Shea trade is worse because of all the picks they gave up too.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, at least the Mavericks didn't give up any picks. They ended up getting Cooper Flag with their pick last year. Right. But to me, it's when you're the owner, the buck stops with you, and clearly Nico's the fall guy here. You can't make any excuses for it. He should have got a better return. They didn't message it right. They didn't handle.
They didn't shop him.
And everything. Well, if they shopped him, then it would have blown up in their faces too. So I understood
than now. Worse than what happened. How could it be worse? Why not just get? If you're going to do it, why not get a king's ransom? Why not squeeze every last pick out of the other guy? Why not get every young, talented player out of the other guy? Instead, they get Anthony Davis, who probably averages, 35, 40 games a year. They got him. You're not allowed to then complain and say, oh, well, we didn't. Anthony Davis hurt. We didn't see that coming.
Yeah, he was hurt when they traded him.
Coming.
He was hurt when they traded him.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I honestly, I do not buy that as.
And look, I actually do buy some of why they did it. To me, it is, if you shop him, any team that you call now, they only called 2 teams. Apparently, the other team they called was Minnesota about Anthony Edwards. But any team that you call is now a liability, because if you even float the name Luka Doncic is available, that's going to leak. And then you poison your relationship with this player, and you undercut his value. You poison the relationship. It's hard for him to come back. Your fan base freaks out because you even thought about it. So they thought,
but all this stuff did happen,
right?
It's not your. In other words, get the best deal. They didn't get the best possible deal for Luka Doncic. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Okay, so what?
But if
why
they
would you
decided
not
they were
put
going
him
to
on the
trade
block
him
and say, "Let's go"? You're going to trade him anyway.
Yeah. I mean, look,
it got really toxic anyway.
I think he just really believed that Kyrie and Anthony Davis and the rest of the surrounding cast that they had was good enough to win, that they would win sooner than Luka would win in LA. I get that. It was wrong. It was wrong.
Yeah.
It's just you didn't calculate the risk of Anthony Davis injuries. Now, AD, to his credit, he tried to come back sooner than he probably should have with that injury, and then he got hurt again.
Yeah.
Because AD is very loyal to Nico Harrison. They have a very strong relationship. And I think that trade looks differently if they get Austin Reeves in the deal too.
Sure, it does.
If they get the second first-round pick, if they get a little more from the Lakers, then it looks a little different. But they didn't get Austin Reeves, and Austin Reeves has been fantastic this year for the Lakers. He looks like a second star. Austin Reeves in Dallas right now would be killing it. He'd be their point guard. So I think, look, he was wrong. That just is what it is. The way they went about it, how they did it just blew up in their faces, and that's the point. But you talked the owner into it, and I want to say something about this situation. Nobody talks about the money, but I think the money was as much of a factor in the reason why Luka was due for the Supermax. It was $340-something million. Dallas didn't want to do that. They didn't want to pay that much money to one player. And it's not because they don't have gazillions of dollars.
Yeah, that's the going rate.
It's the concept of that much money for one player. And that particular player who they didn't believe could stay healthy because he had not gotten himself into shape and he was constantly getting injured and he was, et cetera. So I understood that calculus because that Supermax now, the one that Jaylen Brown signed and Jason Tatum signed, Luka was going to break all the records. I think Shea ended up breaking some records too with his.
But isn't this just escalating? The next guy gets more, then the next guy gets more, then the next guy gets more.
But it's the % It's the idea of paying one player $70-something million a year. I think Devin Booker got that, but for 2 years. It's
good for them.
For 5.
They have nobody worth $70 million a year now.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, that's the going rate.
Actually, they do. His name is Cooper Flag.
Oh, hey, Cooper Flag. Yeah,
they
that's
ended
true.
Up getting gifted Cooper Flag, but the money was as important, and Nico Harrison covered for the owner on that. He didn't make it. They had two choices. You could make it about the money, or you could make it about the weight and his conditioning. You could have blamed Luka, or you could have blamed the owner and made the owner look cheap, or you made the owner look like he didn't want to pay that money. They decided to blame Luka.
Right.
That's how you sell that trade. You either blame Luka or you blame the owner. He covered for the owner.
Right.
He blamed Luka, and now the owner fired him without taking any, what I can tell, just direct responsibility there.
Yeah, none.
I mean, look, that's the way of the world.
Patrick Dumont is
you own the team, you get to do that.
Yeah, I mean, but I think some acknowledgement that this didn't happen.
Literally one line.
Right.
I signed off on that trade, and you don't even have to say I regret it. I signed off on that trade too, and I must be accountable.
There you go. That's it. All right. So we got so much going on today.
Yeah,
we're going to circle back.
I
know. I love that. That's a great story. They're building a statue to Nico right now at Star Plaza.
Somebody, by the way, people ask me.
There's an image going around of a Nico statue at Star Plaza.
I've gotten 17 text messages saying, "Do you think the Lakers are going to hire him? Do you think they're going to build a statue?" And I was like, have we forgotten it's Luka's team now? And Luka hates Nico Harrison.
All the people, exactly right. He the wrong guy.
No.
Yeah.
My favorite Luka moment since he's been in Los Angeles. I'm sorry, I know you got to go break. I'm too fired up.
Was it last night?
No.
Oh.
It was when I asked Luka Doncic when Nico Harrison. Remember when he came on the court, Luka's first game in LA when Dallas came back?
Yep.
And Nico stood on the court like, if you got something to say, I'm going to stand right in front of you. And Luka did not say anything to him. And then post-game, I said, did you see Nico on the court? Did you think about saying something to him? And he had this Don Draper moment. And he goes, I didn't see anyone there.
Oh.
I didn't see him.
Cool.
Very Don
cool
Draper.
Moment, yeah. I thought you were going to say, what about the dunk last night?
Oh, yeah.
The dunk last night.
Here is Luka into the front court. Laker lead is 15. Luka driving down the middle all the way. Nobody stopped him. Slam dunk. Laker fans come to life here in Charlotte.
That's all? We just got slam dunk.
John, get up a little bit.
It's his first
he
slam
doesn't slam dunk ever.
It's his first dunk as a Laker.
I mean, where's John Ireland's enthusiasm?
It's only the 75th dunk of his career.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's one more one more than me.
Yeah, that's true.
And you.
And
have you ever dunked?
I have not dunked.
On
no.
like even a little tight rim?
No, not even
I dunked
ever.
on those little tight rims.
Oh, were you talking like a little Nerf ball? Sure, Nerf ball. Yeah, I absolutely.
I can't even dunk on the 8-foot rim. I can't even. I could touch it, but I can't dunk on it.
All right, coming up next for you, it is Veterans Day, and National University is a veteran-founded university, and we are going to be joined by Dr. Mark D. Milliron, who's the president, CEO of National University, along with Christian Estrada, U.S. Navy veteran and National University alumnus. Coming up next, it is Veterans Day. We always are celebrating all of our veterans when this day comes along every year. Ireland and I, for years, have been doing this. John's got a special message coming up. All that stuff is on the way. Veterans Day on Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it's Veterans Day. Wishing you a happy Veterans Day from all of us here at ESPN LA. This Veterans Day, it's time to honor your service and your future with veteran-founded National University. NU is a nonprofit and one of the nation's top educators of the U.S. military. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates. National University helps you keep moving forward. You could even earn credit for your experience. Plus, check out military tuition scholarships for veterans and their families at nu.edu. This Veterans Day, remember what the day is all about. Happy Veterans Day.
Here's something I learned firsthand. A lot of ERs don't have pediatric specialists. But did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles is the go-to for complex cases? When my son Danny had a scary fall and later developed Bell's palsy, other ERs called Children's Hospital Los Angeles for their guidance. Their expertise isn't just in-house. It's a resource for the whole community. When it comes to kids' emergencies, CHLA is the MVP that other hospitals turn to. Visit chla.org to learn more about their expert care today.
When it's game time, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful Silverado to the all-electric Blazer EV, their championship caliber team is ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit George Chevrolet in Bellflower or online at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
John Ireland for Blue Ice, the finest potato vodka sourced from Idaho and pure Snake River Aquafire water. Find classic Blue Ice vodka or any of their unique flavors in stores or ask for it by name. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste is everything.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post 9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Coach Saban here. On the field or on your walls, coverage matters. That's why I go with Behr Marquee Interior Paint and Primer from the Home Depot.
Exceptional hide, advanced stain blocking, and over 1,000 colors to choose from. Behr Marquee delivers one-coat coverage that stands up to real life. One-coat coverage, no overtime. Behr Marquee, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Valid only when tinted to colors from the Behr Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Collection.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
And happy Veterans Day today. Wishing you a happy Veterans Day from all of us here at Mason and Ireland and ESPN LA. And of course, remember our friends at National University today, nu.edu. Once again, the show rolls on. Momo sitting in for Johnny I, along with all of you. Mason and Ireland on 710 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
All right, special guest coming up here in a minute. I want to let you know that we're giving you a chance to win a brand new Pedego e-bike. Join Travis Rogers, Stuart Cravens, Chris Morales, and M this Sunday for Rams postgame live from Hollywood Park Casino. While you're there, enter to win an e-bike, plus score other great prizes like signed memorabilia, tickets to upcoming ESPN LA events, all that stuff. Don't miss it. Hollywood Park Casino, 3883 West Century Boulevard in Inglewood. Sunday after the game, got to be 21. Hollywood Park Casino, park, party, and play. And we are really excited right now as it's Veterans Day to welcome to the show, first of all, Dr. Mark Milliron, who is the president and CEO of National University. Thank you very much for being here.
Glad to be here.
And we're glad to have you as part of our Veterans Day celebration, or vice versa. We're part of yours, you're part of ours, something like that.
Right back.
Yeah, and we're really excited to have Christian Estrada here as well, U.S. Navy veteran and National University alumnus. Christian, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor and a privilege.
So I got a question. So NU was founded by, it's a veteran-founded institution. Yeah. Describe how National University came to be.
It's kind of a wonderful Veterans Day story. Dr. David Chigos, our founder back in 1971, was teaching for UC San Diego and actually a group of other institutions and doctoral programs. And one of the things he saw was service members coming out of Vietnam trying to use their GI Bill to go to college. And what they found out was, most of them were parents. They were working full time. They had complicated lives, and the traditional model of education didn't work for them. Going to school from Monday through Thursday from 8 to 2 in the afternoon. It's not the timeline that's going to work.
Right.
So he said, there's got to be a more flexible kind of model. Let's do something different. So he went with a group of 10 former officers and went to the state's accreditation group and said, hey, let us innovate. Let us try something different that can work for these students. And he began building out the idea of National University. And like real kind of the initial idea was, let's do 4-week classes so they can take one class at a time as opposed to 5 at the same time over 16 weeks. And that actually really helps because if they get redeployed, they have a 30-day notice, and so they can finish their class and then move on.
Right.
So long story short, fast forward 54 years, that crazy idea has resulted in 250,000 alumni.
Wow.
We serve about 50,000 students a year, another 80,000 in contract training, workforce development. But our 50,000 students, about a third are doctorate, about a third are master's, about a third are bachelor's. Largest teachers college in California, great law school, really strong kind of DBAs and all the other kind of programs. But the great thing about our school is we are still 100% non-traditional working and military students. In fact, our undergrad population is 50% active duty veteran or spouse dependent.
Wow, that's so important. 'Cause I always tell people, like, when you go to school, when you go straight to college, if you leave, it's hard to get back because life happens, right? You get back into school, you get back into work, you got a family to take care of, and then the normal, you go into school and like you live on campus in a dorm just doesn't work anymore. So that's great.
It's not only hard to get back in the swing. A lot of higher education is not designed for that kind of student. And it's not because they don't care about them. We say it all the time. We absolutely care about the 18 to 20-year-olds coming right out of high school that want to go to a residential campus. And we say, if you want that experience, for the love of God, don't come to National. Like, we are a hybrid, online metaverse. We'll use every tool, technology, policy, practice to help our non-traditional working and military students come together. But we're not offering that kind of educational pathway. But we are offering a high-quality education pathway for those who are willing to do the work. So if you're an 18-year-old who wants a campus-based experience, go that other pathway. And guess what? Later in life, when you want to get that MBA or you want to get that doctorate and you need flexibility because you're trying to raise kids, that's what we're for. We're built for that.
Christian Estrada's here too, U.S. Navy veteran, National University alumnus. Tell me, Christian, how you wound up at National University, and tell me a little bit about your experience.
I actually wound up at National University on accident. I was in the college office at Naval Medical Center San Diego. And the college I had been waiting for, they weren't available. And one of the advisors from National University came over and, asked me, what I was looking for. And we started talking about school and things of that sort. And the journey just kind of took off from there.
I'm curious from you. I keep wanting to call you doctor.
Call me Mark.
If I had a doctorate, I would want to be called doctor.
You
all
definitely
the time.
would.
Yeah, I definitely would. Tell me, what is an Ander?
Oh, yeah. We actually coined the term Anders because we firmly believe to serve students well, you have to see students. And in larger higher education, 20 million people going into higher ed right now. And what people don't know is the 18 to 20-year-old living on campus, going full-time, not working, which is what everybody thinks about when you say the word college student. That population is only about 19% of higher ed. The vast majority of higher ed have much more complicated lives. And so our term Anders is really about the idea of shining a brighter light on the majority population in higher ed. And these are students who are students and parents. They are students and employed. They're students and deployed, students and elder care. And they have all these ands in their lives. And part of our work right now is to figure out what can we do to try to stimulate better policy, practices, partnerships, all the kinds of things you can do to make it easier for these students and more effective for these students. And Christian, you know this, we actually say out loud, the challenging part of National University should be our curriculum and the learning. It should not be the bureaucracy. We should design the school in a way where you can navigate if you are an Ander, if you are a student who's doing it. So we're trying to make sure we get more people designing for the Ander population.
So you're the definition of that, Christian. What do you? what inspired you to go into the Navy first of all, and then to join National University?
Honestly, it's my wife. My wife inspired me to go into the Navy. I needed to find a way to be able to provide and take care of family. Also, the opportunity to serve my country, and to become something more than what I was. So I decided to join the Navy, and while I was in, I knew that wasn't something I just wanted to do for the rest of my life. I wanted to become more. And so I decided to go to school. And in that journey, I discovered National University, and National honestly discovered me. And it was just a hit right off the bat. Like, just the way the courses work, the timeline, the flexibility, the ability to be able to be there for my family while taking classes, while juggling military service. So everything just took off at the same time, and it's honestly the greatest decision I've ever made.
We've got a message. John Ireland couldn't be here today because he's traveling with the Lakers on his way to Oklahoma City. from Charlotte right now, but he left a message for us, and I want to play that for you.
Hey, Dr. Milliron, it's John Ireland. I'm sorry I can't be there today. I'm, as we speak, on a plane from Charlotte to Oklahoma City with the Lakers for their big showdown on Wednesday night in OKC. But I wanted to take a minute to thank you for being part of our Veterans Day show, but for most of all, being veteran-founded and veteran-focused at National University. I spent 4 hours with Mark and his team earlier this year, having them explain to me everything that goes into National University. And if you're out there, if you're a veteran, even if you're not a veteran, but especially if you're a veteran, you've got to go to their website, nu.edu. If you don't think you have time to get a degree, think again. They work around your schedule. They specialize in what they call an ANDER, and I'll let Mark explain exactly what that is. But I just want to tell the veterans out there, if you've ever thought about going back to school, or if you never went to school and you want to start, you got to go to that website, nu.edu. They have 4 and 8 week online or in-person classes. It's set up for people that do more than one thing. And you have a chance to change the course of your life at National University. Dr. Milliron, can't thank you enough for supporting veterans, for supporting ESPN LA, and I wish I could be there. But I'll be there in spirit. Happy Veterans Day. Go Lakers.
All right, there you go. There's John's message. You know, I'm curious from you, Christian. Did you always know you wanted to go to school?
No.
You did not?
No, I hated school.
You did?
Yeah, I hated school. And just understanding that it was required to become what I wanted to become. And National actually allowed me to fall in love with school, which is ironic because my dad's a teacher.
Yeah, yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah, so my dad is a teacher. And no, I hated school. I struggled in high school, just didn't focus. And so going into the military and just finding that I needed to become more and had to earn that. And again, the opportunity with National University, and then just some of the struggles that I had during my military service and how flexible National was.
Right.
I just knew it was the right fit.
What is it about? What's the biggest message you draw from serving your country as you did?
The biggest message I draw is honestly maybe controversial, but I wish more people would do it and get the experience and understand what it's like to truly serve your country. It's honestly, it's an honor and it's a privilege to be able to serve. And then just what comes from it and what the military did for me and for my family.
Yep.
And it provided me the ability to go to school when so many other avenues were closed when I wasn't in the service. So when I got into the service, it actually made it a little bit easier for me to go to school. The complications with financial aid when you're under the age of 22, I believe, are extremely complicated.
Yeah.
You know, you have to use your parents or somebody to co-sign, and certain households, that's not always
right.
going to fly. So National made things a lot easier, but just having the opportunity to serve again, it was a privilege. It's something, if I had to do it 100 times over, I would.
Yeah, it's an ethos, and the ethos is servant leadership.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that's kind of great about National being veteran-founded is that ethos of servant leadership is there. Like we often say, our highest aspiration, we want to be difference makers, educating difference makers. So our work means we've got to work to make sure that those kinds of bureaucratic hurdles aren't a problem, and you can do the hard work of mastering whatever it is, law, whether it's going to be business, whether it's going to be becoming a leading educator or teacher. Our job is to let you focus on that and try to make sure that we have the right kind of innovative instructional program. And we'll use, ironically, we do a lot of online and hybrid right now. And people sometimes, oh, you're a big online university. It's like, no. We are a university that will use whatever tool, technology, policy, or practice is there that is high quality, that will allow folks to learn well, finish strong, and kind of launch effectively. 50 years ago, our high tech was a cassette recorder.
Yeah, right.
So today it happens to be online and metaverse and AI and other kinds of tools. And who knows what it's going to be in 10 years. But that ethos of servant leadership is going to push us to try to make sure we're making sure that the Christians of the world can finish strong and kind of launch into their next adventures.
Christian, can I ask you something? I always think Veterans Day is for most kids is like the day they get off school, right? And my family, I have several veterans that I always think about them and their service and where they were. I hear stories of where they were deployed overseas. What does Veterans Day mean to you?
Veterans Day to me is a day of honoring those who serve, just showing appreciation, because it's not just me. Like, it's honestly, I truly felt like it was such a privilege to be able to be part of that, to be able to call myself a veteran, because of the individuals that I served with. There's such honor and such commitment that goes along with it. And so when people say thank you for your service, I'm kind of like, I'm just grateful I was able to serve. And so it's truly an honor. And when I think of Veterans Day, anytime I meet a veteran or talk to somebody, especially on that day, I just want to say thank you for your service, because I can assure you there were people who served in a much greater fashion than I did, and did so much more. And so it's truly an honor to be able to serve with so many great individuals who do so much for this country.
All right, so I want to ask you something a little out of what do you think of Nico Harrison? And we were talking about him on the way in. What do you think of what this guy did for us and getting fired?
I am truly appreciative of Nico Harrison. As a Lakers fan, I am truly appreciative. It's unfortunate what happened.
Fortunate for us,
It's
right?
very fortunate for us. He never got to see his team that he was putting together actually play together. As a Laker fan, we were kind of familiar with some of the things he was taking on and making certain trades. And trust me, I'm extremely grateful. Love Luka. Love Luka. Oh my gosh, that's a blessing.
Love Nico.
Yeah, we are both deep Laker fans, and one of the things that's kind of fun right now is, I don't know if you feel this way, but it kind of feels like Luka's home.
Oh, yes.
Luka's home.
Yeah,
like, this is where he's supposed to be.
And been here.
And his, like, the ability for him to just sync and link with Austin Reeves and JJ Redick and just the broader team. It's like, it is a wonderful combination of ingredients that is coming together into a nice little recipe. It's fun.
It's so fun to watch.
Yeah.
I feel like, the Lakers haven't had that spark.
Yeah, we got to send a gift to Nico. We got to
send
him.
Yeah, definitely.
By the way, you know what's interesting about Luka? He lost the exact same amount of weight that I gained during the offseason. So every pound he lost, I got. And you know what? I'll take one for the team.
That's your contribution.
Absolutely.
How many pounds are we talking about?
We're talking about 13.
13? I think he lost more than that.
I think it was more than that. He looks good.
Yeah.
He looks good.
He does look good.
Oh,
he does
man.
look good. Guys,
funny.
thank you so much for being here. Thank you very much for being part of the show. We love working with National University. And, for more information, if you want to be an Ander, nu.edu is the URL you need. That's all you need. And Dr. Milliron and Christian, thanks very much for being here. We really appreciate. And you've got, I think, something for Christian.
Hey, Christian, just an FYI, we are going to gift you and your wonderful wife, Nicole, 2 free tickets to a Laker game.
Whoa.
We're going to be working with you in the days and weeks to come to pick the date. But you're going to be welcoming Luka home as he comes back. It's going to be really fun. So congratulations.
Y'all are serious.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Man,
wow.
have a blast. We want to hear about it afterwards too.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Am I too loud?
No, you're good now.
You're good. I'm excited. Wow.
Christian, thank you. Nicole, nice of you to be here. And Dr. Milliron, again, appreciate you coming over and talking about National University. And we're going to talk to veterans throughout the show today as part of what we did with you guys.
And just know we are beyond proud to be connected to ESPN LA, but especially to help raise the flag for Veterans Day.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you. Let me get a message in here for Cosm. Have you guys been to Cosm? Oh my God, this is incredible. Momo, you've been to Cosm?
I have not been.
Oh, come on.
I know.
People.
I gotta go.
Cosm is this unbelievable venue in Inglewood with just a huge dome. And you see the game. Like, I watched Game 7 of the World Series at Cosm.
That's
Felt
the best.
like I was at the game. It's shared reality, gigantic screen. It's above you. It's below you. It's all around you. You will feel like you're at the game. And this season, before every Rams home game, you can hang out with ESPN LA's Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and the Rams pregame show live from the hall at Cosm. If you got a ticket to the game, go on in for free. Catch all the energy on massive wall-to-wall LED displays in the hall. And don't miss out on Cosm's signature menu of local food favorites, craft cocktails, and beers throughout the venue. To learn more, visit Cosm.com. By the way, thank you to Lazy Dog. They're providing some eats for everybody that stops by the show today. And Christian and Dr. Milliron, thanks again.
Thank you so much.
All right, coming up next for you, that was a hell of a Monday Night Football game, wasn't it?
I mean, so much action.
So much action. We will get to that, including Nick Sirianni's most curious decision at the end of the game.
Still don't know what he was thinking.
Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's Veterans Day in the Southland, and it means just a little bit more than less traffic on the roads today, buddy. Take a moment to salute the brave men and women that have fought to defend our freedom. And whether you have the day off or not, spend it with us. ESPN LA.
There's one thing that I'm truly thankful for this year, and that's my Life Source water system. We know LA City water is lousy, filled with chemicals and chlorine. That's why I made the switch to Life Source water. It's not just better, it's essential. For a limited time, Life Source water will pay your sales tax. Call 800-WATER-99 now or visit lifesourcewater.com to save up to $1,000 during their no sales tax special. Life Source. Taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply.
Get ready, SoCal. The ultimate entertainment destination is opening November 13th. Hard Rock Casino Tahoe, just 15 minutes south of Bakersfield. Less drive time means more playtime with 24/7 gaming action, unforgettable dining, and live entertainment. It's the new hotspot for ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that Hard Rock energy, don't miss it. Hard Rock Casino Tahoe, opening November 13th. This is how SoCal plays.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling, while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. What's the advantage? With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast, but you also get the best person for your job. It's a win-win. Plus, ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Recruiting a team or looking for fresh talent, ZipRecruiter covers the field with their powerful technology and immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster, smarter, and more efficient from post to hire before the competition can even line up. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
This holiday season, Target has your back with irresistibly cool gifts for everyone on your list. For the trendsetter, start with affordable beauty kits and gift sets. Need something the whole fam will love? Grab snuggly matching fits in every size and style. And for the thrill seekers, don't forget the hottest toys and tech of the season. Target's got you covered with the best deals for endless fun. Shop in store or online. And step into the holidays with Target. Restrictions apply.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN. 1 free year of Perplexity Pro and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
And happy Veterans Day today. Wishing you a happy Veterans Day from all of us here at Mason and Ireland and ESPN LA. And of course, remember our friends at National University today. NU.edu. Once again, the show rolls on. Momo sitting in for Johnny I, along with all of you. Mason and Ireland on 710 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
And to every veteran, we say thank you. Thank you for your service. Not just a cliche. Really, today, thank you for your service.
Good song.
This is from a Taylor Swift album.
Yeah, it came out on this day in 2008. Fearless, one of her albums that won Album of the Year.
2008. That's making me feel old right there.
It's making me feel old as well.
Yeah. Okay, let me just throw something completely random at you. You guys are both Swifties, right?
Yeah. I mean, no one's a Swiftie like M's.
No, M's the original Swiftie. If I say you can only have one Taylor Swift song, what one do you pick? Only one.
I'm really into Antihero.
Antihero is a great
That's
song.
a great one.
I'm really into that one right now. I used to always like 22.
I honestly think maybe like Love Story.
Yeah, that's
would
a good
fit,
one.
Yeah,
because I
that's
loved
great.
that one for a long time. It's really fun to sing in the
Yeah.
car with your friends.
For some reason, I'm into Mastermind.
Great song.
It pops up. It popped on a playlist I had
Yeah.
the other day. I'm like, Mastermind. It's a good
I
song.
also really love Invisible String. I would say either Invisible String or Love Story.
There you go. All right, football fans, the Rams Toyota Countdown to kickoff is live from Cosm. This Sunday, join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, live from the hall at Cosm. Feel the energy on massive wall-to-wall LED displays. Enjoy local food, craft cocktails, beers. Get game day ready with us. Plus, get free hall entry when you show your SoFi ticket. Don't miss out. Learn more at Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Momo, I watched Game 7 of the World Series
That had to
at
be epic.
Cosm. It was unbelievable. Where did you watch Game 7?
I was at home with my brother, Marshall, and his wife Courtney, and my nephew Henry, who actually it's actually his birthday today, so he's 6 years
happy
old.
birthday,
Happy birthday, Henry! And my 2 kids, and of the children, I mean, I'm thinking back to little Momo in '88 when I watched the World Series with my dad.
Sure.
And I want my kids to have the same experience where we still have these core memories.
Yeah,
I think I
right.
was probably how old was I in '88? 9.
Yeah.
I was 9.
Okay.
So I was a little older than these boys. My Daniel's 7. And Henry's now 6.
Were they into it?
Henry was super into it.
Okay.
Daniel kinda.
Kinda?
Jacob. Daniel was like watching, but mostly was like, "How much longer is the game?" And I was
Right.
like, "Until the Dodgers win."
Now, did you set them down and say, "See, someday you're going to remember this"?
I try to, but it doesn't quite sink in. But Henry was the one who got it. Henry, I gave him a Dodger cap that I had, and I was like, "You got to have a Dodger hat on if you're going to watch this game." And he took it, he put it on, and he still hasn't taken it off. He's like super into it now.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah,
that
but
is so
my
cool.
kids are like, "When's the game going to be over?"
So, it's funny. I remember very clearly one of my first memories that I can remember was sitting down at Mrs. Demerly's house and watching the moon landing. I was 4. I was 4.
4, wow.
And Mrs. Demerly, Judy Demerly, and her husband Hal, that I think they got divorced. She sat me down in front of the television and said, "Watch this. You're always going to remember this." And to this day, I remember it.
Wow.
And I think that's why, like Ireland always says, he made Lisa go see Michael Jordan, go see Wayne Gretzky. So, like, those things are so and honestly, of all the people, I don't know if you know this or not, but Friday we're doing a show at Legends Attic.
Okay.
Miggy Rowe is going to be there.
Okay, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I named our Sunday morning soccer team after Miggy Rowe.
What is it?
We're Team Rojas because
Rojas.
we were the red team the
Yes.
first week. And I was like, and all the kids are like, "Let's be the red team." And I was like, "We're not going to be called the red team. We're going to call us Rojas because that's red in Spanish, and it's Miggy Rowe."
That's awesome. That's
so
awesome.
now we're Rojas.
All right, coming up next, we're going to talk to Danny Min, who is a U.S. Marine and Iraq War veteran, as we continue our celebration of Veterans Day. I'll hold this. We'll get Danny in here coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Oh, let me tell you about BetterHelp. This is a show sponsored by BetterHelp. And this November, BetterHelp is encouraging everybody to reach out, check in on friends, reconnect with loved ones, and remind the people in your life that you're there. If you're struggling for any reason right now, emotional stuff, anxiety, depression, talk to somebody. Find somebody in your life that you can trust and talk to them about what's going on. And step 2, try therapy. I'm telling you, therapy changed my life. I've been in therapy for 25 years, and it has kept my life in order. And you can have therapy. You can have your own therapist using a therapist match commitment from BetterHelp. So they do all the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. Quick questionnaire. They'll identify your needs, your preferences, and they will find you the right therapist. This month, don't wait to reach out, whether you're checking in on a friend or reaching out to a therapist yourself. BetterHelp makes it easier to take the first step. Our listeners, 10% off their first month of therapy. Just call pound 250. That's pound 250 and say the keyword timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it's Veterans Day. Wishing you a happy Veterans Day from all of us here at ESPN LA. This Veterans Day, it's time to honor your service and your future with veteran-founded National University. NU is a nonprofit and one of the nation's top educators of the U.S. military with flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates. National University helps you keep moving forward. You could even earn credit for your experience. Plus, check out military tuition scholarships for veterans and their families at nu.edu. This Veterans Day, remember what the day is all about. Happy Veterans Day.
Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post 9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact. And right now, if you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 11/30/25.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown! Yes! Yes!
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
And happy Veterans Day today. Wishing you a happy Veterans Day from all of us here at Mason and Ireland and ESPN LA. And of course, remember our friends at National University today. nu.edu. Once again, the show rolls on. Momo sitting in for Johnny I, along with all of you. Mason and Ireland on 710 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Veterans Day, and as we do every year on Mason and Ireland, we're celebrating all of our American veterans. And by the way, we're going to do sports graffiti coming up. In order to be on sports graffiti, you're either a veteran or you want to shout out a veteran in your life.
Like it.
So we'll do that coming up. In the meantime, U.S. Marine and Iraq War veteran Danny Min is here. Danny, thanks for coming in. How are you, man?
Oh, so good. Thanks for having me. What a thrill. Thank you for having me, guys.
So I am, you are like one of the big boss guys at Two Bunch Palms. This is a place I go to all the time out in Desert Hot Springs. I thought that was crazy ironic. It's a beautiful property. What do you do there?
I support the team as a director of operations. So a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a phenomenal place. I'm glad you like it. It's a hidden secret for a lot of people, but hopefully not for long.
Yeah.
So sounds like you just kind of put that out there.
Yeah. No, not.
I mean, I don't do that to my favorite places because then I don't want anyone else to go there.
Oh, I see.
Now
No,
everyone's gonna
I
go.
want everybody to do really well. So tell me what about you made you the right person to serve? Why did you choose to serve in the Marines?
You know, for me, it was a way of giving back. You know, I grew up, both my parents worked 12 to 14-hour days to live out the American dream. And there were affordable opportunities that I know it's not given to everybody across the world. So the fact that we were able to grow up in this country, I just felt like, you know, it was my way of giving back. And coincidentally, it happened right after. I joined in 2002. January, which is right after 9/11.
Yeah.
So
was that the motivating factor? 9/11.
I think that was the cream that that made me want to say, this is what I want to do.
Yeah. See, to me that's heroic. I mean, after 9/11 to say, you know what, I'm going to go fight. I'm going to go serve is just amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. No, thank you.
So you're from around here.
I grew up in Glendale. Yes.
Went to Hoover High.
I went to Hoover High.
And so and which year did you graduate?
2001.
Okay, so right after high school.
Mm-hmm.
And what was your experience serving like?
You know, once you're in the military, I think your focus is the people next to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when we went to Iraq, we went as a team, and no matter what that mission was, our main goal was to come back together.
Right.
And doing what we need to do to make sure that we're looking out for one another. So that's the biggest takeaway from my experience in my service.
Now, you continue to serve. You're working with the Square Food Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, I guess this is just your life. You live a life of service, which is an amazing thing to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to give credit to my parents, my grandparents. You know, I was raised in a grounded family.
Yep.
Who I was always taught to give back. So that's what I like to do. I like to just give back whatever way I can, whether it's serving at the food bank or going to the pound and walking dogs.
You go to the pound and walk dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's fun. It's fun for me.
Yeah, that is cool.
It's a thrill for me. So, you know, every little way I can, I try. And I have a 2-year-old now, so I try to instill the same beliefs and same kind of upbringing that I was given. I wanted that for my son also.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So, yeah.
That's beautiful. So it is the 250th.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy 250th birthday anniversary to the Marines, also to the Army and Navy, all 250 years old. But I think yesterday was the official anniversary of the Marines, right?
Absolutely. Yesterday was the 250th birthday of the Marine Corps, so shout out to all my Marines out there.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Now, you're also a big LA sports fan, right?
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
So were you part of the Dodger World Series craze?
Oh, if you ask my wife, I wrote all those emotions.
Yeah.
What a World Series, right?
Oh, it's amazing.
It's kind of hard watching the baseball games with little kids, though, because there's a lot of screaming involved, right? Like, somebody scores a run, and we're like, yeah, loud, and it scared Jacob every time I would scream.
Yeah.
He was like,
yeah.
Like, how do you do that with your 2-year-old?
I didn't scream.
You didn't?
I had to do it in silence.
You were just tense.
Which hurt even more.
Yeah.
So Will Smith hits the home run, and you're like way to go.
Last year when Freddie hit the grand slam.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Oh, I couldn't yell.
Couldn't wake the baby up.
Yeah, that's funny.
I know, these are things, I'm telling you, you're like not allowed to cheer, and then somebody always forgets, and then like one person you're watching with, and then it's just like kids crying.
So our friend Nico Harrison got fired today.
Oh.
How do you feel about Nico?
You know, I'm grateful.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
I'm sorry that nobody deserves to get fired. I don't wanna say that,
okay,
but,
we're against it.
we got Luka.
Yep.
And what a start to the season.
Oh.
Him and Austin look like they're brothers.
They do.
I mean, they're just toying with each other, having fun with each other. So grateful. So we'll see how this season goes. You know, Bron's about to come back.
Yep.
I'm excited for that, to see how this team, works out.
Are you a
with the
LeBron
whole team.
fan?
I'm a LeBron fan.
Yeah.
I'm a LeBron fan. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's a Laker, so.
Yeah.
I'm a Laker fan more than any player fan, though.
Yes, I totally get that.
Sure.
Totally get that. Well, I'm going to have to look into this walking the dogs at the pound thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
That is a really
I always
cool
bring
thing to do.
old towels and blankets
I do
and stuff.
too. I do too. I bring, whenever we have blankets and all that kind of stuff, we bring it in. But yeah, we should.
That's cool.
That's a really
I didn't know they let
cool
you do
thing
that.
to
That's
do.
cool.
Yeah. Because that's the only time they get to go out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, that's very cool.
Right.
Living a life of service, man. That is so admirable. Your service with the Marines in the Iraq War, everything you do, food banks and walking dogs and all that stuff. Thank you so much for being such a service, such service to your community and your country. Thank you very much for coming in too, Danny.
Thank you for having me.
All right. I'll see you out at 2 Bunch.
Okay. Sounds good.
Excellent. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have Sports Graffiti coming up next?
Yeah, Sports Graffiti coming up next. And if you are a veteran or you want to shout out a veteran, call on right now, 877-710-3776.
877-710-ESPN. Give us a call right now. Danny, thank you again. Happy Veterans Day to all of Southern Californians who served. We really are so appreciative of your service. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station. It's Veterans Day in the Southland, and it means just a little bit more than less traffic on the roads today, buddy. Take a moment to salute the brave men and women that have fought to defend our freedom. And whether you have the day off or not, spend it with us. ESPN LA.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Harry Douglas here. Look, being a man doesn't mean skipping self-care. Manscaped makes it easy to feel confident, clean, and ready for anything. Whether you're at work, hitting the gym, traveling for business, or heading for a night out. The Lawnmower Trimmer gives you precision, the Beard Hedger keeps your look tight, and their grooming essentials smell incredible. Manscaped's tools are built to perform, helping you stay sharp, smooth, and feeling your best every single day. Because real confidence starts with a clean cut and the right gear. Get all the Manscaped products you need right now at your local Target.
Your LA Rams return to SoFi Stadium on Sunday, November 16th to host division rivals, the Seattle Seahawks, before returning a week later to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday, November 23rd, under the primetime lights of Sunday Night Football. Experience the rivalry clash with Seattle or the massive conference battle with playoff implications against Tampa Bay by visiting therams.com/TIX, therams.com/TIX to get your tickets for our upcoming home games right here at SoFi Stadium. We'll see you at the Rams house.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
All right, Sports Graffiti time. It is Veterans Day. That means if you are an American veteran, there's a line open for you right now, 877-710-ESPN. If you want to shout out the veteran in your life, you can do that as well, 877-710-ESPN. Lakers win last night in Charlotte. They looked terrible early and then really engaged in the third quarter when they held them to 15 points. Charlotte's just a bad team.
Yeah, well,
and
they
played around a little bit.
Yeah.
On top of that, we've got the two best teams in the NFC probably playing on Sunday at SoFi Stadium.
Wow, you just went. Well, we saw the two teams that were supposed to be the best ones in the NFC, and they weren't that great.
They were not good last night. Yeah, maybe you want to react to Monday Night Football. 877-710-ESPN. Let's start out with Jim in Orange. Jim, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's going on, man?
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, I just wanted to shout out my dad. More of an honoring him. He passed away in June after a long battle of cancer, unfortunately. But I just wanted to shout him out in his memory.
What's his full name?
Robert Talbot.
Robert Talbot. And what branch did he serve?
Air Force. And we found out after he passed away. Unfortunately, he had some demons that he had dealt with over there and didn't share with many people. So, I think there's probably a lot of people out there who do have that same thing that they deal with.
Absolutely.
And, it's very important that we honor them.
Yep, absolutely. Jim, thank you very much for the phone call. My grandfather served, but served during World War II, but did not see action.
I think both my grandfathers served in the Korean War.
In the Korean War, yeah. Let's go to Bob. I'm just going to say Bob. Oh, Rob in Nashville. Rob, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's going on, Rob?
Good afternoon, Mason Momo. Love you guys. Been listening for 25 years. I love it. I'm shouting out my brother and my uncle. My brother served in the Air Force, did 2 tours in Iraq, and my uncle did 2 tours in Vietnam and passed away last year. Thank you for the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Salute to them. Let's go to Matt in Las Vegas. Matt, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's going on, Matt?
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
Good, man.
Good. Hey, I was a 20-year Navy vet, and Mace, man, I graduated from Venice High School, so I lived in that area, but obviously I'm in Vegas now.
I live about 3 blocks from Venice High School.
My dad used to teach at Mark Twain Junior High in
There
Venice.
you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I went to Mark Twain, too.
Did you? All right.
So, Matt, where did you serve?
Yep. Where did Well, 20 years, so all over the place. Washington State, I kind of became a Seahawks fan. I apologize, but Washington State, and I did go to Iraq, yep. I went on a couple deployments on the ship with the Navy, so yeah, I've been around.
Well, Matt, thank you so much for your service, man. We appreciate it.
Oh, man, I appreciate you guys. I've been listening to y'all for some years, so it's the first time I'm able to get through, so it's good to hear from you guys. I appreciate all you do.
You want to shout out any of your buddies that you served with?
Let's shout out Darrell Starks. He's in Virginia Beach. He's not listening, but he just retired. I retired actually 10 years ago this month, but he just retired, Darrell Starks. So
okay.
So
all right.
Congratulations to him, man. I'm super proud of him.
Awesome.
Well, you can send him that clip. There you go.
Matt, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Let's go to Nick in Dallas. Nick, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, Nick?
Hey, how you guys doing? Thanks for taking my call. I just want to give a shout out to my dad. He'll be 80 in January. Love him to death. He has 2 Purple Hearts from Vietnam in the Marine Corps. He tells me some stories. Some stories that Mo and Mace that I just tell him to stop. I don't even want to hear it anymore. But he looks pretty good right now. He'll be 80. He lives in McDonough, Georgia, just outside Atlanta. And just we just living good, taking a day at a time. And I just want to give my shout out to my father, Ivory. So he's just he's doing his thing, and I appreciate what he did and all that he did, and in the Marine Corps and between the. I think he was in there from 68 to I think 70, but I normally don't talk to him about it though. But he went through some tough times though during that era, and I'm glad he came through, and he's doing it pretty well. He'll be 80 in January. And
all right,
appreciate that, Dad. Love you to death.
Nick, salute to your dad. Thank you very much. Let's go to Scooter in L.A. Scooter, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, man.
Good morning, Mace and Momo. I just want to shout out my grandfather, who was a Korean War Navy veteran, and my dad, who's a Navy Vietnam veteran, and myself, I'm a Desert Storm Marine Corps veteran.
All right.
And my son, Timothy, who's a Marine Corps Desert Iraq War veteran.
Wow. A family of service, man. That is amazing. What an amazing family that is. Thank you so much for calling in and sharing that. Let's get one more in here. Let's go to Saul in Sacramento. Saul, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Saul.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
I just wanted to shout out all my fellow veterans out there because I know what it is, to live a life in the military. It's not always easy. So I just wanted to shout out all my fellow veterans on this day.
Excellent. Saul, thank you very much for the call. Today's an important day. It really is. And, when we go to ball games, you go to a lot of games, there is always that moment, like at a Rams game or at a USC game or Dodger game, where you recognize the service person. And generally somebody who's older, 80 or 90. I think I was at a game that was 96 years old last week.
One of those Dodger games was like that, yeah.
And the amazing service that these folks have done for all of us. I did not serve. I have friends that did.
Yeah.
But I just think Danny Min was a great example. Some people are just of service, right? Served in the military, serves at a food bank, serves by walking dogs from the pound. I mean, some people are just in service mode, and I don't know where we would be without people like that.
Well, I think about how self-absorbed we all are. Like, so many people now, like, just on their phones, thinking about themselves, thinking about all the things that they got to do that day, or
all the pictures I got to put up, all that
somebody may have said that made you upset, or the show you got to binge tonight.
Yep.
And, like, these people take years out of their life.
Yes.
Years, and put their own dreams and going to college and all that on hold to go serve our country.
Yeah. You know what that calls for? Some Vin Scully.
All right.
Vin Scully, I believe this was during a game or before a game, did a poem about D-Day. Now, everything I learned about D-Day, I honestly learned from Vin Scully.
Wow.
If you listen to Vin Scully do a game on the anniversary of D-Day, he basically taught a master class while also describing a baseball game. Only he could do that. Here is Vin Scully with a poem about D-Day.
It was 5:45 on the morning in June when the little ships took to the sea, loaded with men of all nations, the vanguard to set the world free. They were guarded aloft by the Air Force and covered each side by the fleet. Each man was sure of his task in smashing the foe he would meet. Oh, they all heard the fire of the big naval guns and the shells that were screaming o'erhead, exploding with roars midst the enemy ranks and strewing the shore with the dead. As these tiny craft beached at 7:25 that same morning on Normandy shore, to a person who watched could plainly be seen that freedom was saved evermore. And now the invasion is over, and soon will be talked of no more. Still, I know that we will never forget that day, June the 6th, 44.
Vin Scully, everything is better with Vin Scully. I wanted him to be somehow part of today's Veterans Day show, and I'm serious about that, by the way. Maybe this is an indictment of Maumee High School, but everything I learned about D-Day, I learned from Vin Scully during games.
Well, a lot of people learn from Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan, yeah. I mean, I think about that, and I think, can you imagine being one of those guys who risked everything for the sake of all of us? I mean, being selfless is something that we don't run into very often now. I mean, how many selfless people do you know?
People do nice acts of kindness.
Yes, correct.
But that's like
to live a life of service is totally different.
Yeah.
Em, you have friends that serve, right?
Yeah. So I have one of my close friends is in the Navy down in San Diego.
Yep.
I also grew up in Northern Virginia, where there's
a lot.
Almost everybody I grew up with, either their parents were in the military, they intended to go to the military, they served at JROTC and then ROTC in college, and so I grew up in an area where there's a lot of service men and women around, and it always felt like it was something that they had a purpose in life. They had something that they were reaching for outside of just your day-to-day life. They had people that they were going to defend. And I think that even, Danny talked about post 9/11, and I know that people who went after World War II are just, when you see something horrific happen to your country, and then you think, I can do something.
Right.
That is something, instead of just wallowing in despair of what's been happening, to go out there and do something is really honorable.
Yeah, I mean, this is 9/11 happens, Danny enlists. That's
just graduated high school.
That's like hero stuff right there. That's hero stuff. All right, coming up next for you, another veteran, Gustavo Buen. You want to try that name? Em? Buen Rostro?
Gustavo Buen Rostro.
Bueno. He'll be
Bueno.
with us in about 30 minutes.
Okay, he's coming up in 30 minutes. All right, so we'll do that, and I think we're going to talk to Dr. Clapper coming up next. Dr. Clapper's going to join us from the Weekend Warrior Show. How are you? That's coming up
I got to
next.
ask him about some sciatica.
Exactly. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. You play any prize picks last night, Bri?
Of course. Was in it fantasy-wise. I needed a Devontae Smith touchdown, which he got, and I was going against Jordan Love, so I faded him, and a little two-leg parlay.
Very nice. Yeah. Very nice.
And the game wasn't very excited, so I'm glad I hit.
It was the most exciting thing about the game was prize picks. I ended up not winning. You know what I lost on? I actually lost on Luka.
Oh.
55 total fantasy points. came just shy of that. But listen, you and I make decisions every day. On Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Me and BC know that. Don't miss any of the excitement on Prize Picks, whether you're a football fan, a basketball fan, a fan of both like me. Always feels good to be right. As I said last night, I played a little Luka, played a little Jalen Hurts. Came up short last night, but you can put together a lineup with all your favorite players and all your favorite teams and all of the intel you can pick up everywhere. Prize Picks offers stacks. You can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. So let's say tomorrow, Oklahoma City versus the Lakers. You want to go more on Luka's points, 3-pointers, and assists? Now you can do that in the same lineup, only on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today. See code MACE, M-A-S-E. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE, M-A-S-E. $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's Veterans Day in the Southland, and it means just a little bit more than less traffic on the roads today, buddy. Take a moment to salute the brave men and women that have fought to defend our freedom. And whether you have the day off or not, spend it with us. ESPN LA.
Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
I'm pretty easy to shop for. If it's in Morongo, I'm good to go. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Shop till you drop. You can use your rewards points to shop top brands in our ballroom Black Friday. Noon to 10 p.m. the 28th.
Number 2.
There's over $1 million in progressive jackpots at slots and table games.
And the number 1 reason.
Bret Michaels Rock the World Tour. November 21st. Only at Morongo.
Morongo. Good times.
Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post 9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Don't just cheer for the Trojans, experience the game like one. Introducing USC Game Day Experiences on Airbnb, where you'll step onto the field at the LA Coliseum and feel 70,000 fans erupt. Your game day includes an exclusive tailgate, a behind-the-scenes tour, pregame field access for warm-ups, and field-level seats in the exclusive Audi Club for the game. USC Game Day Experiences, now on Airbnb. Book at airbnb.com/USC Game Day.
Squirrel, win this game day with Amazon Pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you and on your schedule. Whether you're running from work, home, or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Hey, Dad, I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
I only paid for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
Oh, you might be on the naughty list.
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid models. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends December 1st. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
And happy Veterans Day today. Wishing you a happy Veterans Day from all of us here at Mason and Ireland and ESPN LA. And of course, remember our friends at National University today. nu.edu. Once again, the show rolls on. Momo sitting in for Johnny I, along with all of you. Mason and Ireland on 710 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
This the talking part? Yes, it is. Hey, Dodger celebration keeps on rolling at Legends Attic in Claremont. Join me and Trav this Friday from noon to 3:30 and M as we broadcast live from the World Series with World Series champ Miguel Rojas. Oral
It's one of those
Hershiser.
mashup shows, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's a mashup show. Plus, we got Miggy Rowe, we got Oral Hershiser, we got Dave Hobrecht's amazing sports art, score prizes, celebrate back-to-back titles. Don't miss it. Get your tickets now at legendsattic.com. And joining us right now, how are you? Is Dr. Clapper. How are you, Doc?
I'm okay, Steve Mason. Nice to hear Momo's voice.
What up, man?
All good.
So, Doc, we've got there's an outbreak of toe problems across the NFL. Turf toe. And it sounds not serious.
Not just the end of Darius Garland just got back from that.
When you hear turf toe, you think, oh, it sounds minor. It's not really minor, is it?
It is not. It is literally ripping one part of the big toe, the bottom of your toe, separating itself. And the tale of the toes is Joe Burrow, who had surgery, versus Brock Purdy, who didn't. And the big question people ask is, why did one guy have surgery for the same diagnosis and the other guy didn't? And it's because of the degree of the damage. Brock Purdy didn't rip it completely, partially torn, so you put him in a stiff boot, and the body still has the 2x4s. It still has the framing to allow itself to heal. In the case of Joe Burrow, he completely tore the undersurface of the big toe, and that is why we have to open him up, put sutures, and drill it into the bone and reattach it. But it's interesting. Both are going to come back and play relatively at the same time after their injury.
That sounds so painful. Like what you just described. Like, that sounds like one of the most painful injuries to have, and then also to try to come back from or play through.
Momo, think of it this way: when you stand up right now and take a step, I don't know if you can, but if you got up and you're flat on your 2 feet, now I want you to take a step. Gait, stepping, is 3 phases. First, your heel hits, heel strike, then mid-stance. And in order to propel you forward, it's called toe off. There is a moment in all of our walking, all of our running, all of our gait, where all of your weight is literally on the big toe to propel you forward.
I want to ask you about something. You know, it is Movember, which is this thing where everybody grows a mustache in support for awareness of men's suicide, testicular cancer, prostate cancer. And we've got just Alex Singleton from the Broncos just announced he has testicular cancer. Movember, I think, you know, I kind of have a little mustache going, but I think it's really important.
Well, it's so interesting about Alex Singleton, Mace, because this was picked up as a red herring, if you will, in a drug test that he had.
Oh, wow.
And it's actually going to save his life. They're looking for, you know, all kinds of things with the NFL, with drug testing their linebackers, and one of his levels was high. And he said, I'm not taking anything extra. Well, you have a high HCG. This is something that we would usually see in people who are trying to take anabolic steroids, but he's not. And they went further, did an ultrasound, and sure enough, he has a mass that he didn't even know, which was his testicular cancer. And he just had surgery, and his life is going to be saved. He's going to be back playing. But you know what it reminds me of? This is the wonderful part about being a doctor, taking care of patients and players. You remember in 2014, Kansas City Chiefs, Eric Berry, he gets hit in the chest. That happens every time a play is happening on the football field. But he complained, and they did a chest x-ray. And the trainer said, wow, he has a widened mediastinum. You can see it on the chest x-ray. They did a workup, and he had Hodgkin's lymphoma. This is a wonderful case that really should be highlighted, where we as doctors can find things we don't expect. And once or twice a year, I'm seeing people, hey, Dr. Clapper, just give me a prescription. I want to go to therapy. I got tendinitis. I did WebMD. No, I'm getting an x-ray. I'm going to treat you properly. And I find cancer in 1 or 2 patients. It's almost a field called sports cancer, where you literally find things in people who thought they had tendinitis, but actually something more ominous is going
on. So let's pivot over to LeBron James, who we're waiting to see whenever he comes back. He's got this sciatica. Doc, I know all about sciatica, and he's sitting up on the raised chair, the Phil Jackson throne, right? Because he wants to take pressure off. The fact that he's still sitting on that raised chair, does that say anything to you? Because Doc helped me through my back surgery when I had to have that done.
Yeah.
LeBron obviously doesn't need a surgery, but how can you treat a sciatica that's clearly severe enough that he needs this adjustment here to come back and play in NBA basketball? How can you treat that without a surgery?
So here's a Ramona Shelburne take on this that I'm going to add. The right way to treat him as a 40-year-old is to rest. I'm not a big fan of cortisone shots, either orally or the shots themselves. And he's being treated appropriately by letting it rest. Let the inflammation come down. But here's where I think of you, Ramona. He's either consciously or subconsciously is going to have to alter or will want to alter his mechanics. And guess what happens in a 40-year-old when you slightly alter your mechanics because you're thinking about that injury? Look out. Will he light up his groin injury in the past? Will he light up his foot and ankle stuff in the past? That's what happens when a 40-year-old is dealing with recovery from an injury. It's not going to be a future thing for him, specifically his sciatica and his back. And God willing, he won't need surgery. But I'm very curious what he's going to be able to do coming back and hopefully not light up something new.
Today is Veterans Day all across America, and, of course, all across here, the Southland. Thousands of veterans call Los Angeles home, and today we're celebrating all of them. And it's about unity, it's about sacrifice, it's about the cost of freedom, values that are just unbelievably important. Doc, thoughts on Veterans Day?
Can I tell you a story about my father who fought in World War II in Germany in the Black Forest? My dad would never hurt a fly, but when he heard about Adolf Hitler, he joined the army and now finds himself in the middle of the Black Forest fighting the Nazis. And he got promoted because of what stuff he did from just walking on, a private, and he became a corporal. And the General Howe, came to visit the men fighting one day, and the sergeant says to my father, "Corporal, the general wants to see where we were fighting on the front lines yesterday. Take him in the Jeep and show him where we were on the front lines yesterday." So my father takes the general in the Jeep, and they drive this, he told us like my favorite story, through the forest, and they get to a clearing. And he then says to the general, "This is where we were yesterday, the front line. This is where we were shooting." And all of a sudden, out of the forest, a deer comes out of the forest, of the woods, into this open space. And the general picks up his rifle to shoot the deer, and his gun jams. He looks at my father and says, "Corporal, your rifle, pick it up, shoot that deer." And my father said, "With all due respect, General, I didn't come here to kill that beautiful animal. I came here to kill Adolf Hitler. I'm not shooting that deer." And he could have been court-martialed.
Sure.
But that tells you everything about my dad.
Yeah, that is great. Well, we salute his service, and we salute the service of all veterans who are out there in Los Angeles right now. Doc, by the way, Doc, I wanted to tell you, the last time you were on, I told you I was having elbow stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And you gave me this little rehab exercise that I could do.
Yes.
It's absolutely working. I mean, listen, you described it on one of these calls. I started doing it with a little 3-pound weight.
Yeah, little tennis elbow, is that what's going on?
Little tennis elbow, and it has changed my elbow forever for the better. So this is the message. The message is when Dr. Clappers comes on, he can help you fix whatever it is that is going on. My elbow feels great today, Doc. Appreciate
See,
it.
Mason, you know why? Because now you have clapper vision right there in your elbow.
I absolutely do. Hey, Doc, great talking to you as always. Weekend Warrior Show Saturday, 7 a.m. We will be listening. Thanks for coming on, man.
Always a pleasure. Thanks, Steve.
All right,
See you, Momo.
There's Dr. Clapper, the Dr. Clapper, and I'm not kidding about the elbow thing.
I want to try it.
Do you have tennis elbow?
Sometimes.
Yeah, he said you hold a weight and then you do this.
Okay.
That's playing well. It's on YouTube, but it's not playing well on the radio.
I think we're starting a
Do you
new
know what
TikTok
You
video.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like a
yeah.
dance
Em,
craze.
is this
It
working?
looks like you're trying to rev a motorcycle, but with one hand.
That's
Can I
exactly
do
what
it
it
as
is.
a circle?
He did not say to do that, so I
Okay,
think you're
just-
freelancing.
Because maybe that
I
one
feel
is
it.
doing more of your wrist, and then this was more of that muscle that connects your.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah.
Tell us about it in Cohen Vision.
That's Cohen Vision.
That was
right
a
there.
stretch.
Incredible.
Yeah, Cohen Vision.
Can I get this in real quick? Football fans, join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and Chris Morales this Sunday for Rams post-game show live from Hollywood Park Casino. Maybe we'll get to see Sua and Chris share a shrimp or something.
Yeah, you never know.
But you can score, sign memorabilia, grab tickets to a future ESPN LA events, and keep the party going at LA's hottest card room. Just come by, wait out the traffic, have a good time. They have great food there, too. That's Hollywood Park Casino, 3883 West Century Boulevard in Inglewood. Sunday after the game, must be 21 or older. Hollywood Park Casino, where LA comes to party and play 24/7.
All right. Today's about pausing to thank the men and women who have put service above self. And coming up next, another veteran who carries a story of courage and sacrifice. We will talk to Gustavo Buen Rostro. He will join us next on Mason and Ireland on Veterans Day, 710 ESPN.
And it's Veterans Day. Wishing you a happy Veterans Day from all of us here at ESPN LA. This Veterans Day, it's time to honor your service and your future with veteran-founded National University. NU is a nonprofit and one of the nation's top educators of the U.S. military with flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates. National University helps you keep moving forward. You could even earn credit for your experience. Plus, check out military tuition scholarships for veterans and their families at NU.edu. This Veterans Day, remember what the day is all about. Happy Veterans Day.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are 7-2 after an emphatic 42-26 win at Levi Stadium against the 49ers. It's the first NFC West win of the season for the Rams. It's also the first NFC West loss of the season for the 49ers, and it sets up an absolutely epic showdown in 1 week at SoFi Stadium when the 7-2 Rams will take on the 7-2 Seattle Seahawks. That could be the difference between who wins the NFC West or not. Matthew Stafford absolutely on fire. The first quarterback in NFL history with 4 passing touchdowns and 0 interceptions in 3 consecutive games. And with that win for the first time in Matthew Stafford's career, he is a 500 quarterback, 115-1 in his amazing career. The Rams are firing 4 in a row for LA. The Seahawks up next. With Tuesday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Celebrate back-to-back championships with Amor Salsita's homemade authentic salsa. The bold taste of tradition. Let's keep the party going this Friday at Legends Attic in Claremont as ESPN LA broadcasts live from 12 to 3 p.m. featuring an autograph signing with World Series hero Miguel Rojas. Come taste the flavors: smoky tomato, tangy tomatillo, roasted hatch avocado salsa, and mango habanero. Find Amor Salsita at Vaughn's, Albertsons, and Pavilion. Visit AmorSalsita.com. Amor Salsita, a proud partner of the ESPN LA broadcast from Legends Attic with Miguel Rojas.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Most people in radio commercials talk really fast. But we made this one for RV owners. Progressive knows they like the slower pace of RV life, like this commercial. And they know Progressive will protect their RV at a fair price with discounts. Now here comes the fast part. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
And happy Veterans Day today. Wishing you a happy Veterans Day from all of us here at Mason and Ireland and ESPN LA. And of course, remember our friends at National University today, nu.edu. Once again, the show rolls on. Momo sitting in for Johnny I, along with all of you. Mason and Ireland on 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
I always think that one of the most powerful ways to honor Veterans Day is hearing directly from people who served, like our next guest, U.S. Army veteran Gustavo Buen Rostro. Did I get the name right?
Yes, sir.
It's a very cool name. You go by Gus, right?
Yes, Gus.
Gus, where did you serve?
I served in the Army, U.S. Army.
Yeah.
I was stationed out of Fort Hood, Texas. I was there for about a little bit over 4 years. I did one 18-month tour in Iraq, Mosul. And once I finished my 4 years there, I did a few more years out of the city of Bell. I did the reserves.
Okay, got it.
And then that was it. Once I finished, that was done.
So what made you join in the first place?
Honestly, ever since I was a kid, my dad and my uncles used to always take us, me and my cousins, to air shows.
Yep.
So that sparked my interest as a kid. Obviously, going to all those shows, seeing all the cool planes, and getting my face painted and all that stuff. It just really interests me as a kid, and that's what I said I want to do when I grow up. I want to join the military.
I'm going to ask you a dumb question.
Mm-hmm.
When you found out you were being deployed to Iraq,
mm-hmm.
what was the feeling you had? Was there some combination of fear and excitement? What was that feeling like?
Honestly, when I joined in 2006, that was kind of already, you already kind of knew you
were going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I remember I was in high school when 9/11 happened, and a lot of my friends, older friends at the time, they enlisted, and I remember saying like, yeah, I want to go too.
Yeah.
So I was kind of.
And you lead a life of service. You've also you're mentoring
mm-hmm.
and working with local youth through sports. Describe what you're working on.
Yeah, absolutely. I have 3 kids.
Yep.
I have a soon to be 9-year-old Shelby, and then a 6-year-old Riley, and then a son. He's a year and a half, Henry. My oldest, I started coaching her when she was about 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I started coaching in the local league, Metro little T-ball league. And then from there we kind of took off, and as she got older, I had some other friends that said, hey, you should put her in softball. All right. So we kind of went off and went to softball, the Whittier Softball League. Yeah. Yep. So we're playing Whittier Softball League, and now my oldest is doing travel ball for the Firecracker organization. So I continued to grow with her, and then my little one started playing. So now she's picking up right where her sisters, following her sister's trail and just kicking butt too. So
Momo knows a little bit about
Yeah,
softball.
I know the Firecrackers. They're pretty good.
Oh yeah, they're great. Yeah,
I used to play against them all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, going. What makes you get out of the military and then continue to say, let me see what I can do?
When I got out, I actually joined a another organization called Team Rubicon. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that.
No.
So Team Rubicon is an organization that they volunteer their time and efforts and a lot of resources towards natural disasters. So I got sent to Texas a couple times to go help out with the hurricanes.
Yeah.
So we would go help families out there to get their houses, either help them, get their houses ready so that they can be inspected by FEMA.
Yeah.
This way they could get their checks.
Okay, got it.
So we helped a lot. We did a lot of that, and then we would also do we did the fires, right? We would help out,
Right, sure.
They will send you to training. They will send you to go do a Sawyer training where you learn how to cut, big chunks of trees and stuff like that, and they pay for all that. You just got to volunteer your time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then after that, I was like, I wanted to keep helping, and then I had kids, and then it's like, okay, well, I'll just start working.
So I see you're wearing a Dodger hat.
Yes, sir.
Where were you watching Game 7?
I was actually at a wedding.
Oh, at a wedding?
I was at a wedding, and now we were watching on my phone.
Yeah.
And then everyone at our table was watching it on my phone.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, we were the only table. I was watching the game. Everybody else was dancing, doing the
How were you
dance.
the only table? Come on.
Well, there was a lot of older people at the wedding.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
No offense to anybody, but there was a lot of people that didn't really care to watch the game. So luckily I sat at the right table because there's a couple people that I haven't seen in a long time, and I put my phone on, and they're like, "That's what I'm talking about. Let's go."
Did you? Now I ran into this feeling throughout this World Series. Like Game 6, there were moments where I thought all is lost. I thought all is lost
Several
in the
moments.
9th inning of Game 7. Did you ever have that all is lost feeling?
I did, but I just had a feeling, man. That gut feeling in my stomach is just like, nah, they're gonna pull it off. There's no way the Blue Jays are going to win. We can't let Canada win.
Cannot let Canada win. Exactly.
Canada
And then Sunday, you're a Rams fan. Sunday,
Yes, sir.
the Rams versus the Seahawks. This is the battle for the NFC West. And I would argue that whoever wins this game can make a legitimate claim. We're number one in the NFC. We're the best team in the NFC, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
How do you feel that plays out?
Rams, they started off rocky, but now they're kicking butt now. They're firing on all cylinders. Stafford's kicking butt. Kyrie, Devontae Adams, everyone's doing their job.
Yep.
Even the offensive line they're phenomenal right now, man. So I think as long as everyone stays healthy, they're going to do great.
Listen, Gus, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate your service, all that you have done, both in the military and post-military. And we wish the very best to your family, and obviously we wish the very best to the Rams.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go Rams.
Hey, Gus, thanks so much for coming on, and thank you for your service. We really do appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
It is Veterans Day, and we are honoring all of the veterans across Los Angeles, and we will come back with – actually, no, we're going to do Luke Robitaille next, right?
Oh,
Luke
I love
Robitaille is
Luke
coming
Robitaille.
on. Luke, you know how much he loves Yeah, he loves it. He loves it. He's coming on next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And all day we've been getting shareables, fun food from Lazy Dog. Thank you so much, Lazy Dog, for the Nation Day for all of our veterans.
Thanks, Gus.
It's Veterans Day in the Southland, and it means just a little bit more than less traffic on the roads today, buddy. Take a moment to salute the brave men and women that have fought to defend our freedom. And whether you have the day off or not, spend it with us. ESPN LA.
Veteran-founded and veteran-focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post-9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Hollywood sign? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local LA Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metric true score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
It was football story time with DeMarco Travis and Black Eyed Peas legend Will.i.am.
So you used to play sports?
Yes, for the Rams.
Get the F out.
Yes.
Won
the
year?
Super Bowl in '99.
Wait, what?
Greatest show on turf. Yes.
Wait, St. Louis Rams.
St. Louis Rams.
Dang.
We actually had a defense. I was on it. Yeah.
That's what's up,
yeah.
dude.
Are you a football? I hope you're a football fan.
I'm a
You're
football
a Rams fan.
until I got the concussion. Like,
did you play? What position?
Tailback.
You were running.
Were you
back?
fast? I'm fast, bro.
Is there videotape of you running a 4.5?
Yeah. They call me Willie Zoom.
Did you play in high school?
No, until I got a concussion. Nah, bro. Like that one hit where I didn't know I was at. Like, I'm cool. I'm rapping. I'm a rapper. It's a rap.
The biggest names in sports and entertainment hang with DeMarco and Travis. Afternoons starting at 3 p.m. on ESPN LA.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
It is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. Don't get it twisted, yo. The most downloaded sports radio show in Los Angeles. The podcast, that is.
Mason and Ireland, the #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. The #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. And we thank all of our podcast listeners for that.
If you ever miss a moment, get your fill anytime. Just search Mason and Ireland wherever you get your podcast.
And we dedicate today's show to veterans across Southern California. Service doesn't end when the uniform comes off. Veterans continue to lead and to teach and to strengthen. And we will talk to another American veteran coming up for you. Every veteran represents a story of courage, and we appreciate all of our veterans. We're expecting Luc Robitaille to check in here in a minute. He's in Montreal. In the meantime, I wonder if Luke ever made a trade. So I don't think he did. Ever made a trade so bad you get fired, like Nico Harrison? Like, did you ever make a trade that was like a big mistake that you'd like to have a do-over?
Wow, yeah, I've had a few professional things that I wish I could
do-overs.
Have do-overs, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about them.
I know which one you're talking about.
You know
yeah,
which one.
I know which one.
Yeah, it was one of yours too.
No, it was not me. It was all you. I was yeah, that was a bad one.
I mean, you could looking back on, you could always reverse engineer and
now
say
it's silly.
You're like, I know what I was thinking.
Yeah. Is there any surprise to you, NBA analyst Ramona Shelburne, that Nico Harrison got fired now?
No.
There's nothing logical about it.
I just think they've had a terrible start to the year. And so you come into this year thinking, all right, they got Cooper Flag, #1 pick. Things are going to be good.
Healthy Anthony
Davis. I mean, obviously they knew they were going to be missing Kyrie for most of the year, if not all of the year. So there was going to be an issue at point guard, but they got D'Angelo Russell. It seemed like a good stopgap. Maybe they hold it down a little. They're in the middle of the pack in the West, and they can make a playoff run when or if Kyrie comes back.
Right.
And it has just been terrible. Yeah. Like they are one of the worst teams in the league so far. And it's not how the Cooper Flag era is supposed to start. AD's been hurt again. He came into camp totally out of shape because he had that eye surgery and he wasn't able to work out at all. So then you start I think he was like 50 pounds overweight.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Yeah.
And was not. He came in overweight because he was. When you have eye surgery, you're not able to work out at all.
Sure.
You're not like allowed to raise your heart rate.
Yep.
So it made sense that he came in out of shape. But what happens when you come in heavy is you get hurt.
Right.
Which is what used to happen to Luka.
Sure.
So there was an irony in that.
Yeah.
Luka got skinny. AD got bigger.
So
So it all was just bad for the Mavs. And at some point, you make a decision like Nico Harrison did, which is to trade Luka Doncic in the way he did. And I respect that guy for putting his name on it, putting his thoughts behind it. He didn't hide from it. He would sit in the stands. He would let people boo him. He didn't want to. He let people be mad at him.
Right.
And I remember he told me after the trade, he goes, I could have just did the right thing and given the easy thing and given him that big contract and then washed my hands of it. But I didn't think that's what was good for the franchise, and I didn't believe in it, so I did the hard thing.
Yeah, that's the wrong thing.
Turns out to be.
And the average Maverick fan says this. And that is the sound of Luke Robitaille of the Los Angeles Kings. Luke, what's going on, man?
How are you guys?
We're good. We were just talking about that guy in Dallas who got fired because he traded Luka. First of all, do you understand that? And could you imagine a trade as bad as that ever happening in the NHL?
I just made a new sound.
It's a brand new one.
Just made a new sound.
It had to be a bigger decision than just a trade. It had to be something else.
It was money.
That's hard. Yeah, so I didn't want to say it, so I'm glad you said it.
I'll say it for you. They didn't want to give him $345 million.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. Maybe did he have a no move clause? Did they only have one team they could trade him to?
No, they could have shopped him.
So I don't know.
They could have shopped him. They could have said, "Hey, give us your best offer." It's a weird one.
Well, because here's the thing, Luke. They could have shopped him, but then you upset him because it'll get around, right? It'll get back to him or his agent, and then the fans are going to get mad that you're even thinking of trading him. So you're the executive in this. What do you do?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm glad we don't have that problem.
Yeah, no, don't have that problem. Although you guys are great on the road this year and only one win at home. Last year it was kind of the reverse. You were great at home. What is going on?
Yeah, sports is funny. We're actually playing pretty close to the same. Like, we collect data on every game and so forth, and our games have been going. We're playing well. We're not converting, so we're not scoring the goals that we need. So we haven't been winning. So, and then suddenly we go on the road and we seem to finding ways to win. It's a long year. It turns around. Obviously, you want to win your games at home. Last year, we had the best record we've ever had at home in our entire history. So we want to get back at that. But right now, this week, as you know, we're on the road. We're in Montreal tonight. So we'll focus on that. And when you're an athlete, it's like today matters. You don't really think about next week. But by the time we get back at home, I assume our guys will just start getting a little bit more comfortable and they'll just get out of this funk a little bit.
Yeah.
But that being said, last Tuesday I talked to you and then we won a big one. You had a good feeling.
Exactly. Had a very good feeling.
Well, this is a big one coming up against the Canadiens. They're 10-3. They're one of the best teams in the league. How do you get this one?
Well, they're a good young team. They're part of a rebuild. They've had a really good start. I think they won like 5 games in overtime or in shootouts, so that makes a huge difference on your record. If you look at our record, if we would have won 3 or 4 of those, we'd be right there. So I think what's important for us tonight, because they're good, they're young, they're exciting, is our guys to come out and play the system that we play. And to make sure that you're aware of their speed the whole game, because they got a lot of really good young players.
Hey, Luke, where are we in terms of planning ESPN LA night with the national anthem? And Scott Kaplan wants to be the ice guy, and I want to sing the national anthem, like the whole thing. Where are we on that?
I'm really upset right now that you're reminding me, because I put it on Mike Altieri, so I'll say his name, and he didn't get back to me this week. So I'm here with him in Nashville in some meetings with our company, so I'm going to be on him today and get you a date by next Tuesday. And also, I did talk to Marty McSorley, and he's willing to come live on the air with us.
Wow. That is fantastic. Okay, good. Because who is it that has got an anti-McSorley I think it's Morales is anti-McSorley.
Yeah. He was talking about his weight last year, and Marty wanted to make sure he wanted to share with him his injury history and show him personally how he got hurt, and maybe that could help him understand him a little bit more. Those were his words to me.
I don't think that there is one person in hockey I would rather mess least with than Marty McSorley. Like,
you don't want to get Marty McSorley mad.
No. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's too late, so we're going to have fun with that one.
I got two last things for you. We've been sort of Mariah Carey makes it all Christmas, all early. What is the appropriate time to put up a Christmas tree, Lou?
Thanksgiving.
After
Thanksgiving.
My family, they all have their Christmas trees up already. Already, they've got the Christmas trees up.
They get real ones or fake ones?
The fake ones.
Okay.
Fake ones that last a long time. Yeah, they are so hardcore They are hardcore Christmas people. Hardcore.
So is your family like Halloween?
No, we skip Halloween. We do not like Halloween. We don't like those stupid skeletons that people put in their yard. Those 20-foot-high skeletons and witches and goblins and stuff. And they put that cottony stuff all over their bushes. It's just, to me, it's just so tacky. Do you agree, Luke?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You know what I was amazed this year is that where do people store all this stuff?
In our garages.
Yeah. Filled with used skeletons.
A lot of Halloween
some people
things.
had some big stuff. It was out of control this year.
It was out of control. Hey, Luke, we've been celebrating Veterans Day all day today. You're Canadian. Is there an equivalent of Veterans Day in Canada?
Yeah, we have one. It's the same. I can't. God, I haven't been there in a long while. I can't remember the exact date, but it's we celebrate the same, and obviously we all understand the sacrifice everyone has done over the years. We've been honoring people like serving our country and helping us in the military for years with the Kings, and it's always very special. And whenever I'm up in the restaurant, I make sure I go and thank them for what they've done, because to me, it's just, none of us could ever understand what they've lived through when they've been there. It's a whole other. It's amazing what they do.
It really is. Hey, Luke, thank you so much for coming. Good stuff in Montreal tonight. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's a fun game to watch. It's a great building to play in too.
Next time I'm through Montreal, where do we got to go? I know that's your hometown.
Oh, let's plan. Let's plan one time. You guys come with us in Montreal. Ooh. That would be fun.
By the way, I heard that Christmas. I heard Christmas is really cool in Montreal.
Yeah, it's a fun. It's a little cold though. It's probably better in New York.
Yeah, probably better in New York. Exactly.
Sure. It gets a little cold there, but it's really fun. It's got the same vibe as New York.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, Luke. Thanks very much. Appreciate it, man. There's the great Luke Robitaille, who always brings a sound. That's my favorite.
What was the new one? The new one from today?
Oh, he did have a new one today. We'll
cut it up. We'll cut it up.
It's hard to keep track of all of Luke's sounds that he makes.
He's really a jovial guy.
He's such a great guy.
So when he sighs, it's kind of against type.
Yes.
But that's why it works.
Say that one more time to me, Em.
We're going to have our next veteran coming through in the next segment.
Oh, excellent.
Matthew Yu is going to come through and talk about what Veterans Day means to him.
Awesome. Well, we thank all of the veterans across Southern California right now. We realize freedom isn't free, and this is our chance to say thank you to veterans across Southern California. And we'll talk to Matthew Yu, who is an American veteran, coming up next. He's an Army guy. We'll do that on the way. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it's Veterans Day. Wishing you a happy Veterans Day from all of us here at ESPN LA. This Veterans Day, it's time to honor your service and your future with veteran-founded National University. NU is a nonprofit and one of the nation's top educators of the U.S. military. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates. National University helps you keep moving forward. You can even earn credit for your experience. Plus, check out military tuition scholarships for veterans and their families at NU.edu. This Veterans Day, remember what the day is all about. Happy Veterans Day.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
I'm pretty easy to shop for. If it's in Morongo, I'm good to go. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Shop till you drop. You can use your rewards points to shop top brands in our ballroom Black Friday. Noon to 10 p.m. the 28th.
Number 2.
There's over $1 million in progressive jackpots at slots and table games.
And the number 1 reason.
Bret Michaels Rock the World Tour. November 21st. Only at Morongo.
Morongo. Good times.
Want savings that truly deliver championship value? Check out the Kia Season of New Tradition sales event at Kia of Carson, where Black Friday deals are happening all month long. We've got one of the largest Kia selections in America, all in one place. The deals on remaining 2025s are absolutely incredible. And right now, many come with special VIN-specific stickers for extra rebates on top of all other offers and dealer discounts. Thanks to that, you could drive with zero down on approved credit. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Get to Kia of Carson today.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
And happy Veterans Day today. Wishing you a happy Veterans Day from all of us here at Mason and Ireland and ESPN LA. And of course, remember our friends at National University today. NU.edu. Once again, the show rolls on. Momo sitting in for Johnny I, along with all of you. Mason and Ireland on 710 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
As we continue to recognize everybody who puts service above self, here on Veterans Day, we are joined by Matthew Yu, who is an Army guy. You were at West Point, what made you want to serve?
Well, when I was in high school, I had a guy, when I was a freshman, he was a senior, and he was going to West Point, and he told me all about it while he was driving me home from a basketball game that I couldn't get into. He came out around halftime because we were up by so much, and even though he lived in the opposite direction, he drove me home and was telling me about how he was going to West Point and how it was such a great school. And I just thought, this guy's so great. He's going out of his way to drive me in the opposite direction. And, you know, this place must be filled with guys like him. I'm like, I want to be like him.
That's cool.
That is very cool.
So you went to Loyola High School, right?
I did, yes.
Where did you have to drive to?
I grew up in Hancock Park.
Okay.
So it wasn't much of a commute. It was about 4 miles.
But he drove you.
He drove me west. He lived closer to the Pasadena area.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, LA people know. Yeah. Like when you drive somebody 45 minutes out of their way.
So
that's a big thing.
You have continued this life of sir. You're now you ref games. Talk about what you're doing now in your community.
I ref children's soccer games, and then when I have time, I feed the homeless at Genevieve's Garden, which is in Hollywood. It's right off Sunset at Blessed Sacrament Church. It's a Catholic church. Every lunch Monday through Friday.
Oh, wow.
They'll feed the homeless.
Wow.
I can't do so much of that anymore because I got a full-time job.
Yep.
But before that, I was there almost every day helping feed the homeless. And then they're always welcoming volunteers, so anyone can drop by, tell them Matt sent you, and then you can help out.
So, Matt, what do you get out? I mean, what do you get out of that? Why are you a person of service?
Well, Loyola, as we touched upon, taught us to be men for others, taught us to give back to the community. And, senior year of high school, after Christmas break, you take about a month off just giving back to the community so that, and then even from a young age, we were always told to do community service, always get your hours in. And then it was kind of a requirement, but because of that, foundation, it's always
that's
been
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I think so many young people, like I had to do that a little in junior high. I volunteered at it was the motion picture and television home.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember meeting all these awesome people it was a retirement home for older people. And it's when you do that at an early age, it kind of instills that in you where you realize like you really are connected to the rest of the world if you actually take the time to reach out.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell me about your sports rooting. You said you're an LAFC fan.
I'm an LAFC fan. I grew up playing all the sports, that were available to me. So I started off with, basketball, flag football, volleyball.
Yep.
Even tried shot put. That
tried shot put.
I
Wow.
tried shot put in high school for a season. But the one I went the farthest in is rugby. I played in Santa Monica and then a little bit at West Point. But now, because I wanted to stay in shape for cardio, I started playing soccer.
Yep.
And then all the soccer guys were pulling me towards, cheering for their teams. That's how I started cheering for Barcelona. And then they all went to LAFC games, so I joined in.
Yeah.
And then became a big LAFC
Have you ever been in the 32-52 at LAFC?
I sat near them. I couldn't get into the 32-82, but I sat just off. And then I got sprayed with beer my very first game.
Yes, well, whenever they score, you get sprayed with beer. I've been in the 32-52 for a game. Bergman and I went together. It is so much fun if you ever get a chance to get in. It's a beautiful stadium,
You kind of have to be
isn't it?
invited, though, right?
You can angle your way in.
Okay.
You can angle
It's
your
no
way in.
Costco.
Yeah, it's no Costco. Exactly. Yeah, no, it is a blast. And that's a beautiful stadium, isn't it?
It is, yes. And then the hawk flying before the game.
One time I got to be the guy that held the Falcon.
The Falcon or hawk?
I was the Falconer.
I think it's the Falcon. Yeah.
Yeah, the Falconer. I got to go out there with the thing on my arm and the Falcon and took off. It's so intense, so amazing. And that thing comes down and hits the target. It's just.
Do you give it a signal?
I did not. Somebody did.
Somebody
it was
did.
wearing a little mask. Like the bird wears a little mask on its
Really?
eyes. And then they take the mask off and it goes.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's how that
intense.
works. Yeah, it is. It was really cool.
Take
really
the
cool.
mask off.
Really cool. All right, so you were nominated by your girlfriend Christine.
Yes.
And it's so cool that you were here. I wanted to mention one last thing. In addition to soccer, are you a Dodger fan?
Of course.
Of course. Where did you watch Game 7?
At home.
At home?
At home.
Were you nervous?
I was very nervous. I thought we were going to lose, to be honest. I lost faith around the eighth inning.
Yeah, I was worried too. I thought, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like we're going to come back. And then Miguel Rojas happened.
And then it was storybook ending.
Storybook ending, exactly
amazing.
right. So you do a lot of reffing. Are parents like crazy around the games that you ref?
They are, but they're not too bad. I've had worse players than I've had.
Oh, really?
What age?
I've run the gamut. I've done as young as 5, 6 year olds all the way up to adults, like old men. And the older men are worse.
Yeah,
the kids can be bad, especially the boys, but the girls are adorable.
Yeah,
seeing the little girls running around and then kicking the ball and you run with them and you cheer them on. So it's reffing, but it's also more you slightly coaching, helping them, encouraging them.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's really cool, man. That is really cool. Well, I am so glad you're here and part of this. We appreciate your service, and we love that Christine nominated you. Thank you very much for coming in. And again, thank you so much for your service, Matthew.
Of course, that's my pleasure. Thank
All
you
right.
for having me.
Coming up next for you, going to do some fast track. By the way, thank you to Lazy Dog for bringing in food for Veterans Day as well. Mason and Ireland, thanks to all of our veterans listening right now and all across Southern California. And we'll do some fast track coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's Veterans Day in the Southland, and it means just a little bit more than less traffic on the roads today, buddy. Take a moment to salute the brave men and women that have fought to defend our freedom. And whether you have the day off or not, spend it with us. ESPN LA.
It's important to get health care coverage for yourself and your loved ones. For more than 25 years, LA Care Health Plan has helped provide affordable health insurance to millions of Angelinos. Regardless of your employment or immigration status, you may qualify for free to low-cost health care. If you have any questions about your eligibility, LA Care is always here to help. Our health care coverage starts at $0. Visit lacare.org to learn more. That's lacare.org.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact. And right now, if you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 11/30/25.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-471-9773. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-471-9773. 800-471-9773. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with, call Big Lou at 800-471-9773 or biglou.com. That's 800-471-9773 or biglou.com.
Located in the heart of downtown Los Angeles, Crypto.com Arena is pulling back the curtain and unveiling new behind-the-scenes VIP tours presented by Delta Airlines, which offers an exclusive look inside one of the world's most iconic sports and entertainment venues. Expert guides will lead small groups through spaces that have hosted legendary sports championships, world-renowned concerts, and epic awards. Guests will also explore the VIP areas and experience the arena's latest renovations. Visit CryptoArena.com/tours for more info.
Did you know that 50% of foster youth leaving the system will become homeless right away? Did you know that 9 out of 10 girls selling their bodies on the streets or run away from the foster care system? It's time for us to stand up in LA County. Just $10 a month can help us reduce those numbers. Donate today at therightwayfoundation.org.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain mat full and race cams.
Fast Track on Mason and Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Fast Track time. Zoom, zoom, Em.
All right, zoom, zoom. But first, ESPN LA is giving you, yes, you, a chance to win a brand new Pedego e-bike. Join Travis Rogers, Sue Cravens, and Chris Morales this Sunday for the Rams post-game show live from Hollywood Park Casino. Hopefully, it's going to be good vibes. The Rams just beat the Seahawks. It's going to be a great time.
Yes.
While you're there, enter to win an e-bike, plus score other great prizes like signed memorabilia and tickets to upcoming ESPN LA events. Don't miss it. Hollywood Park Casino, 3883 West Century Boulevard in Inglewood, Sunday after the game. Must be 21 or older. Hollywood Park Casino, party and play 24/7. So, I was raised Catholic, and so I've always been interested in the figure of the Pope. And as we covered over the summer, we had our very first American Pope elected.
Yes.
And what was interesting is
Pope Leo, right?
Pope
Yeah,
Leo
Pope
from
Leo.
Chicago, big White Sox fan, which knows he's very loyal. So he was asked by Variety about his 4 favorite films. And he's also trying to get together like a Hollywood coalition to come and meet with him anyway. So this is Pope Leo's 4 favorite films.
My 4 favorite films: It's a Wonderful Life, Jimmy Stewart from 1946, The Sound of Music from 1965 with Julie Andrews, Ordinary People, the year was 1980, the stars were Donald Sutherland and Mary Tyler Moore, La Vita è Bella, 1997, Roberto Benigni.
So if you haven't watched Life is Beautiful, which is that last one he mentioned, that is a fantastic movie.
It is
as
an
well.
amazing movie, yeah.
All
By the
of
way,
these,
Ordinary,
all 4,
Ordinary People is a terrific movie.
all 4 of these movies, bangers. I know you don't like Sound of Music.
I'm not
but
a big
these
Sound of Music guy.
4
no.
movies, absolute bangers. I love Pope Leo's taste in movies. What do you
He
guys?
sounds like a pope. It's like the way he sounds.
A little Italian, a little like flair
Yeah.
to it a bit.
I think all of those movies kind of fit Catholic values, Christian values.
Yeah.
Which I think is what I mean.
Sound of Music stars a nun, but she does leave
True,
the
she
church.
does.
I think they're about life. That
Yes.
life is worth living. You can get all this stuff, but there's something bigger out there waiting for you. That life's, especially like It's a Wonderful Life, life's worth living.
Have you seen Ordinary People?
I love Ordinary People. It's
Ordinary
one of my
People
favorite
is
movies.
I don't think
so
I've seen
good.
that.
Yeah, that's where it's Donald Sutherland,
Yeah.
Mary Tyler Moore, Timothy Hutton won the Oscar.
They,
Judd Hirsch plays the therapist.
Yes.
Elizabeth
they lose a
McGovern plays the
child.
girlfriend. Yeah.
Donald Sutherland and Mary Tyler Moore lose a child, and they still have a child, and they're dealing with that loss.
Yes.
And so it's the breakdown of the family post-loss.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's a great.
I don't know
It's
if I
not
wanna
light.
watch that.
It's not
it is-
light.
It's not light, but it is a great movie. Directed, by the way, by Robert Redford. It's a good one. And what was Life is Beautiful? Yeah, you know what I remember about that movie?
Again, not light.
When Roberto Benigni won the Oscar, he walked on top of the chairs and the people to get his Oscar. Do you remember this
Yeah, totally.
image? Yeah. Life is Beautiful is a terrific movie. I think the Pope's got good taste in movies, and I've always wanted to meet the Pope. My Aunt Francie met the Pope, and I was so jealous that Aunt
Is this the
Francie
same
met
aunt
the Pope.
that followed around Tiger Woods?
No, that's Aunt Kay. Aunt Kay followed around Tiger Woods with the blonde wig on. No, Aunt Francie went to the Vatican and met with the Pope, and I always like to meet the Pope.
I got an idea for you.
Okay.
I think you should book him on the Culture Pop podcast.
Oh, that's a good idea.
The Culture
You know what?
Pope podcast.
The Culture Pope podcast.
Ask him about Conclave.
That is a great idea. A great idea.
I mean, listen, he seems like he's open to things like
you know,
this.
they were trying to get him on the Manning cast, which I thought was really funny.
It's pretty amazing.
The night they had a Bears game, they were trying to get the Pope on the Manning
Look, you
cast.
don't get him if you don't ask.
Yeah.
I
You
think
never know.
the time zone's probably messed that.
Time zone screwed it up. Yeah,
Why don't
exactly.
you write a letter, a handwritten letter, and then go to Vatican City this summer.
Just go there.
And deliver it.
Hand deliver it.
Hand deliver it and see what happens.
Yeah, okay. I'll try that.
Fast Track.
All right, so earlier today, you asked all our veterans that we had come in where they watched Game 7.
Yes.
All of them seem to be big Dodger fans.
Yep.
Love to hear. got me this last week. I always find it funny to see the post-championship, like their championship tour, as you should say. We saw a bunch of guys at the Laker games, the Kings games, Dancing with the Stars, Charger game at SoFi. They're all there. If you're, let's say you're in that role, you're taking your championship tour. Would you kind of follow the same thing, go on these talk shows, or would you like to nice long vacation break, or are you right there in front row?
What would Steve Mason do?
Do you really think there's anything else that Steve Mason would do?
What would he do in this situation? I would be I'd show up at the opening of an envelope. I would be at I would cut ribbons at grocery stores.
And then you're asking, what's the price? How much would I like to show up here?
Yes.
If we've seen Will Smith in his Canes commercial, I don't think he just loves Canes.
Yeah, that's true. Although I would show up. I mean, I do the Kimmel show. I do the. Yeah, I would say no to nothing.
Would you come to my kids' elementary school?
I would if you wanted me to come to the elementary school. If they wanted to.
Oh wow.
Fet me.
Yeah.
Like, is that a word?
F-E-T-E. Yes.
Fet to fet
I understand
someone?
the word. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
It means to fawn over somebody.
Sometimes these words pop into my head. I'm not
it's
sure.
It's good. It was a good word. It's a 4-letter word, starts with an F, and it's a good one.
To fet. Exactly. Too fat.
One I
There's not
never
too many.
did.
Yeah, you saw what I did
You
there.
brought up the Will Smith and Canes. I never really got that. Oh, I win the World Series. I'm gonna go run the drive-thru for a couple hours.
I thought
they do it every year. I don't get it.
Hey, Brian, I'm gonna ask you. It's probably a lot of money.
Yeah,
that's what they're going to.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say
Makes
this.
sense.
Have you ever worked in a fast food restaurant?
Yes.
Even for a day?
I worked at it for 4 years.
I worked at for 4 years.
Oh,
Chick-fil-A
wow.
in high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked.
Which one?
My pleasure. Well, it was in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Yeah.
But what was it called?
Oh, South Point Chick-fil-A.
Oh, Chick-fil-A. Got
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I worked at De Benedetto's in Bowling Green State.
Okay.
At Bowling Green.
I did one day at McDonald's.
One
it was like,
day, that's
it. Was
it.
it was for like our fundraiser at our school. And it was like, okay, we're gonna be the workers at McDonald's and we'll make money off of fundraising. That was so hard.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. Like I don't even think it was a full shift. It was 4 hours and I thought I was
Brian,
I can't
what about
believe
you?
how hard that was.
I never have.
Never have. I will say this about Raising
Wow.
Cane's. I think chicken fingers, the whole idea of opening a restaurant just to serve chicken fingers seems ridiculous to me.
Very
but
lucrative.
though.
They are so
They are
friggin' good. In the South Bay, there's a Raising Cane's right on Pacific Coast Highway. And if I go by there, I'm always going to stop. I know it's chicken fingers. I know it makes me seem like a 4th grader, but I love chicken fingers.
And the bread and the coleslaw, fantastic stuff.
Fantastic, yes.
All right, I got another fast track. You want it?
Yeah, do it.
All right, so there are 2 SportsCenter hosts, Gary Straitsky and Randy Scott. I believe they do like what they do the morning or they do the noon.
Super early in the morning.
They do the pre-get up because I record get up every day and I see the last 60 seconds of.
Okay, great. So this
That
was the this right now. I'm going to play for you. Is the last 60 seconds of I believe it was today's.
Yep, I saw this today.
So this is the end of that SportsCenter. Brian, play it, please.
This just into SportsCenter. A little surprise here. 2026 qualifying offer has been extended to SportsCenter anchor Randy Scott, to be a groomsman. Let's go in the Straitsky Carnivale wedding taking place July 2026. An internet friend. That's what you called it? That's funny. I'm going to block my own face. No, that's Shane Gillis. I won't block his face. Internet friends.
All right, so Gary asked Randy to be a groomsman at his wedding live on SportsCenter. That's so sweet. Have you guys been in your friends' weddings?
I have been. Let's see. I was the best man at my brother's first wedding. I was the best man at my brother's second wedding. I don't think there's been another one since. I'm sure I would have gotten an invitation. I was the best man at my other brother's wedding. I was the best. Oh, I was in Dave Singer's wedding.
Okay.
I was living in New York. Dave Singer invited me back. I'd gained so much weight. I got stuffed into a tuxedo like a sausage. It was terrible. I still remember the sweating through that tuxedo on that day.
Yeah.
So I've done some weddings. Have you, Momo?
Yeah, a couple. I was in my best friend from college. I was her maid of honor, so I had to give speech and everything. That was good.
The speech is pressure.
It's a lot of pressure, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot because you got to be funny, you got to be poignant, you got to be heartfelt.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot. You got to cover a lot of biographical details, and you're kind of the show. I mean,
you got the stage,
yeah,
you got the mic.
You better be good.
Roll.
And I knew also, this is gonna sound bad, I was giving the speech for her, and then I was pretty sure that the guy giving the speech for the groom was not going to be that good for various reasons. Okay, so I was like, I got to really sell this. I got to be the one who everyone's going to remember here.
Yep.
But that was cool because it was in Hawaii, so it was like a reason to go to Hawaii.
Oh, that's a good
And
trip.
then I was in my my other girlfriend Bree's wedding, and that was one of those ones we had to have the matching dresses, and it was like hard to same thing you had. Like I had to fit into them, and then you had to get it tailored because I'm always too short.
Yep.
And you yada yada.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Em, you
But
been
it was
weddings?
fun.
So I was in my cousin's wedding. I was bridesmaid in that when I was a sophomore in high school. So didn't get to do any of the fun bachelorette things. And then I'm going to be in 2 weddings next June.
Oh, wow.
So I have my little sister Maggie's wedding in Virginia, and then I have my best friend and like the whole world's wedding in June as well in Jackson Hole. So I have 2, and the maid of honor in one, and just a bridesmaid in the other. And I'm not the maid of honor for my little sister.
So you're the maid of honor of your best friend, right?
Yeah.
So you got to give a speech.
Yes.
Okay, here's a little advice.
Short.
Don't wait. No, don't. I don't like. I mean, I'm not saying long. Okay. I'm just saying, don't wait till the night before.
Oh, I'm already thinking about it.
You're
I already
already
have
working
my
it?
my lead already.
Are you going
I
to
know
test
I'm
the
starting.
material at like Largo? You're going to go do a set at Largo to figure it out?
It's not going to be funny. It's going to be
Poignant.
tearful
Oh,
because I did this at my sorority too. So we had to do the same thing where you kind of like talk about your best friend in the sorority, and I've already done it for her before, and it brought the house to tears. So I think I'll do it again.
Nice. Brian, you been in weddings?
Not yet, but I just a couple weeks ago I got asked to be a groomsman next
All
year for
right.
my best friend.
Oh,
So I'm
that's
pretty
nice.
excited there. And my best friend in college, I'm officiating their wedding in July.
Oh,
So,
very nice.
Pretty
Very
excited
nice.
about that.
That's
You'd
very
be a
cool.
good
Did
officiant.
you
That's what I think
register
so.
as a
not yet.
pastor
I'll
or
do it
whatever?
all last minute.
Yeah.
Will you have like a Cohen vision or a Brian vision?
I don't know, but
Like a Clapper
maybe
vision?
maybe I'll let you guys read it before I go do it. You know what I mean?
we'll
I'll
proof
run it by you.
We'll
First.
proof
Yeah,
it.
I waited till the night before to
By
write
the
the
way,
speech.
you
That was
know,
a bad idea.
I have done. I told Emily this. I am like go-to eulogy guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done 6 eulogies.
Yeah, I've done a lot of them.
They are rough.
Yeah.
They are rough because you got to make them. I've done way more eulogies than I've done weddings. They're tough.
Yeah, I was always. I mean, I'm the writer in the family.
Yeah, see,
so
I'm the
I kinda
go-to
get,
guy who can talk.
Yeah, you can talk.
Oh yeah.
All my grandma and I did it for all the older generation of my family.
Yep.
Which is kind of nice because you write a story.
Yeah.
And you write the story of their life. So I always try to see it as an honor, right? You got
It is an
even
honor.
though it's really hard.
It is.
to,
It's absolutely an honor.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it. There's your fast track. We want to thank Christian Estrada, who's a U.S. Navy veteran and National University alumnus. We want to thank Danny Min, U.S. Marine and Iraq War veteran. Gustavo Buen Rostro, who is a proud U.S. Army veteran, and Matthew Yu, who served in the U.S. Army at West Point Academy. All 4 came in today, along with the president of National University, Dr. Mark Milliron. And we've had a great time honoring people who have put service above self, who have risked everything in many cases. We've talked to, 2 of these guys went to Iraq, were deployed to Iraq. And you can only imagine. I mean, I asked a lot, are you nervous, scared? When I would be like freaked out, right?
Yeah, I think they knew what they were getting into.
Yeah,
though.
they knew
He
what they were
said the
getting
war
into.
was going on,
Yeah.
right? And so that takes a special kind of person to know what you're getting yourself into and still fall through on
And
that.
Danny Min, by the way, right after 9/11, just enlisted in the Marines. So that is heroic. That is heroic stuff. I wanted to play this. I found this today, and I kind of like it. It's not long, but it is the swearing-in ceremony for a class of Marines.
Okay.
Listen to this.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear. To support and defend. The Constitution of the United States. Against all enemies. Foreign and domestic. And to bear true faith. And allegiance to the same. That I will obey. The orders of. The President of the United States. And the orders of. Those officers. Appointed over me. According to regulations. And the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God.
Very cool. By the way, today at Dodger Stadium, the Dodgers, I believe this is probably just wrapping up. They had 350 pre-selected active duty service members taking batting practice down on the field, full day at Dodger Stadium, batting cages, private tours of the ballpark, all that stuff. So good on the Dodgers for hosting 350 active duty service members at Dodger Stadium today, which has got to be really cool. Momo, we've not talked about, I want to pivot out of this because one of the major stories of the day is the firing of Nico Harrison. And I want to get into that next after we do icebreakers, because it's a big story. And obviously, they're building a statue dedicated to Nico right across the street at Star Plaza.
Wink, wink, joke.
Wink, wink, exactly.
Yeah, not while Luka Doncic is on the team.
No, that's true. We don't want Nico anywhere near Luka Doncic.
That's
Good point. We'll get into the firing of Nico Harrison, plus we've got icebreakers coming up next. In the meantime, at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, you can get deals so right, it feels almost wrong. Now is the best time to get that Hyundai car or SUV you've always wanted. Every new Hyundai comes with America's best warranty. For confidence now and miles down the road, whether you choose one of the epically capable SUVs, a breakthrough EV like the Ioniq 5, or a hybrid like I have, the Elantra, there are so many reasons to go to Hyundai right now at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. The deals are so good, they almost feel wrong. Go to your SoCal Hyundai dealers today. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
There's one thing that I'm truly thankful for this year, and that's my Life Source water system. We know LA City water is lousy, filled with chemicals and chlorine. That's why I made the switch to Life Source water. It's not just better, it's essential. For a limited time, Life Source Water will pay your sales tax. Call 800-WATER-99 now or visit LifeSourceWater.com to save up to $1,000 during their no sales tax special. Life Source. Taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply.
Your LA Rams return to SoFi Stadium on Sunday, November 16th to host division rivals, the Seattle Seahawks, before returning a week later to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday, November 23rd, under the primetime lights of Sunday Night Football. Experience the rivalry clash with Seattle or the massive conference battle with playoff implications against Tampa Bay by visiting therams.com/TIX, therams.com/TIX to get your tickets for our upcoming home games right here at SoFi Stadium. We'll see you at the Rams house.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. The finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Your clocks are not off, guys.
Yeah.
Because we had to back up Icebreakers because we've been celebrating Veterans Day all day, and so want to make sure we got enough time for all our veterans.
It's
so
2:30.
Doing Icebreakers right now at 2:30. And before I get to my Icebreakers, football fans, the Rams Toyota Countdown to Kickoff is live from Cosm, Mace's favorite place.
Yeah,
this Sunday. Join Travis and Sua live from the hall at Cosm. Feel the energy on massive wall-to-wall LED screens. Enjoy local food, craft beers, and cocktails. And get game day ready with us. Plus, get free hall entry when you show your SoFi Stadium ticket. Don't miss out. Learn more at Cosm.com. All right, so here's the score update. So Sua won yesterday, so he has 2. Brian has 7. He's in the lead for the month. John has 2. Andy has 4. And that's all the people that have scored this
Wait
month.
a minute. I didn't hear my name.
You have 0.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever got one. It's okay.
Maybe you'll get it today, Momo.
Somebody's going to get it today.
I
Brian
believe.
is the favorite.
All right,
Come
for
on.
10 points. I was born in 1983 in Fontana.
Okay.
For 9 points, I served in the U.S. Marine Corps, but I missed active duty in Iraq on the account of a mountain biking accident in which I broke my sternum. I currently manage Arts in the Armed Forces, a nonprofit organization that stages theatrical performances for military personnel. All right, so I served in Marines. For 8 points, I grew up in Indiana, and after my military service, I attended Juilliard.
Whoa, okay.
Clearly, I'm going to guess he's an actor.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a good guess.
I'm ahead of the game.
All right, want me to move on?
Yeah, move on.
For 7 points, I have been nominated for 2 Oscars, and I have been in 3 movies that have been nominated for Best Picture.
Oh. Okay, keep going.
Macy, ready for me to move on?
Yes.
For 6 points, I played the villain in a gigantic franchise.
We suck.
You sound like Luke Robitaille right there. All right, want me to keep going?
It's probably
Yes.
Okay. For 5 points, I'm 6'2", so I'm massive. He's very big.
Very
Okay,
big.
I'll go.
Okay.
Jason Momoa.
Sorry, not Jason Momoa.
Okay.
All right.
All right, want me to move on?
Yeah,
move
go
on?
one
That was
more.
a good guess,
Go one
though.
more.
It is a good guess.
It is a good guess.
For
Thank
4 points, my breakthrough performance was on the HBO show Girls.
Mason.
Oh, gosh. You see, I know it now.
Oh, I'm going to get it wrong, though.
Come on, it's the tall guy.
It's Adam Driver.
There
It
you
is
go.
Adam
See?
Driver. You're on the
I
board.
Head of the year.
And you're ahead of John now.
Yeah.
So he only has 2 points.
Yes, Mace.
I
Oh,
wanted to
this
do
is
somebody
the
who had
best
military service, and so yes, he
I did
served
not
in the
know
military.
It's a good
served.
one. I didn't
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, so
That was very good.
There we go. 4 points
He's
to Mace.
from Fontana?
So he was born there, and then spent a bunch of his life in Indiana. Kind of moved around a bit as a kid.
Yeah.
He actually, when I'm reading up about him, he tried to move to LA right after high school. His car broke down in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Barely got to Santa Monica. Was here for a week. Didn't save enough money, and so had to go back home to Indiana. And that's what then he decided to go to the military. And after the military, that's when he went to Juilliard.
Juilliard. Wow.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
He's a great actor. I love. Is it Marriage Story? Is that the one that?
So he has 2 nominations. It's for Black Klansman and Marriage Story.
Right. Marriage Story is a terrific, hard movie, but really good.
Yeah,
movie.
definitely not a
I don't
movie you want to
watch any hard
rewatch.
movie. I don't watch those hard things.
Yeah, hard. Are you watching Pluribus?
I watched the first episode and was not expecting any of that.
I was not expecting
I
any
was
of
like,
it.
what's going on here?
Yeah, it's
just like she was.
It's totally mind.
Okay, can I tell you something I learned about this show?
Yes. This is, by the way, Pluribus. It's on Apple, and
Wait,
it's
have they
created
done
by
more
Vince
than one episode?
Gilligan.
2.
There's 2, and it stars Ray Seahorn.
So I don't want to. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a cul-de-sac in it.
Yes,
yeah,
correct.
They built that entire cul-de-sac for the show.
Yes.
That cul-de-sac did not exist. So this is one of the highest budgets of any TV show right now, and it's entirely not spent on its cast. Like, its cast isn't where the money is being spent. It's actually being spent on building real things.
Right.
They use no AI. They use a lot of CGI, but, like, not a ton of CGI, but they I don't want to spoil a second episode.
Yeah, don't.
There is
I was gonna say there's a disclaimer on the show. This show was created by human beings. I think
and it's also like in conversation. Like if you can read it as a second episode specifically about the morality of AI.
Okay.
Do you
By the way,
did you watch episode 2?
Hang on one second.
Okay.
Icebreakers, sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, crafted in the heart of America. From the finest Idaho potatoes, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection, Blue Ice Vodka isn't just vodka, it's a statement. Sip chilled, mix bold, drink responsibly. Blue Ice Vodka, cooler by nature.
Okay, without spoiling anything.
Yeah, it's tough.
I watched episode 1. Was totally not what I was expecting, but I liked it. I just was like, not usually the kind of show I get into. I just like Vince Gilligan.
Yes.
And I like Rhea Seehorn, so we watched it. Does episode 2 get weirder?
No, I think it gets more grounded.
Okay.
More
It's
what?
still-
More
it's
grounded.
grounded.
Okay,
It's
good.
still weird because it's kind of like the aftermath of what episode 1 is.
Which
So
is weird. Yeah.
Episode 1, weird stuff happens. 2 is
Yeah.
like, what do we do now?
Okay.
And it's more about morality.
When
stuff.
did that come out? Was it like this?
It's the
last-
same day. So
Yeah,
they
same day.
released
They
both
released
episodes.
two at the
Okay,
same
I
time.
only watched
Watch
the
the
first
show.
one. Okay.
Watch the
but-
show. Can't emphasize more.
Yeah, by the way, after the Lakers game, we'll talk about the Lakers
Yeah.
game here in a minute, but last night after the Lakers game, I watched the finale of The Diplomat.
Oh, me too.
That is such a
I
great
watched
show.
that last night. It's so
It is
good.
such a great show.
That ending. Oh my gosh.
the ending. I'm like, wow.
I mean, first of all, watch anything with Allison Janney. Okay.
Allison Janney.
And
I
So good.
absolutely love Rufus Sewell, who plays Hal.
yes,
He is
he's so good.
Yeah, and
that
Terry
sh-
Russell's
I
great
think
in
that
everything.
show's getting better. Like
it is getting better.
usually by season 3, they kind of peter out. They kind of lose all the. I mean, there's
Oh
one
no,
part
I
of
think
season
this
3
show
that I
is
don't.
at peak level
it's peak.
right now.
It's getting better. Like there's certain. I think the West Wing was like that. It
Yeah.
got better.
Yeah.
So the Diplomat and my only gripe is why are there only 8 episodes? I need more than 8.
Yeah, it's true.
There was one season they only had 6.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I need more than that. This is too good.
Yeah, such a good cast, such a great show. It'll be back, and there's a good cliffhanger in it. Good cliffhanger in it.
Such a good cliffhanger.
By the way, last night.
Here is Luka into the front court. Laker lead is 15. Luka driving down the middle all the way. Nobody stopped him. Slam dunk. Laker fans come to life here in Charlotte.
So that is Luka's first slam dunk.
Wait, John Ireland with all of the enthusiasm of a
Well,
Tuesday afternoon.
No,
I mean,
I
geez.
think it's there. Don't you?
Let's hear it
I
again.
think it's there.
Here is Luka into the front court. Laker lead is 15. Luka driving down the middle all the way. Nobody stopped him. Slam dunk. Laker fans come to life here in
I
Charlotte.
think that's a recognition of the moment. I screwed up the camera. But Lakers last night do come up with the big win, and it's against a bad team. This is what happened. You got to win the games against the bad teams, and I thought that until the third quarter, they really weren't engaged.
No.
They held them to 15 points in the third quarter. That was the ball game. By the way, Marcus Smart, what a great
7
all-around
steals.
basketball player he is.
Yeah, and this is exactly what they wanted him to do. He needed to be a menace. I really like watching Marcus Smart play because of the craft. Like that guy, nobody you and this camera are just trying not to laugh. I'm like literally looking down so I don't have to laugh at you. Okay.
Luke.
It's definitely not facing me.
Definitely not facing you. That's
No.
okay. That's okay.
But Mark, I like the stagecraft. I like the craft of his defense, the way that he sells a foul call, the way that he sells the flop, the way that he gets in there and puts his arm inside somebody else's arm so then they have to throw his arm off and then he draws the foul. Like he's so good at all those little annoying things.
Yeah.
He just pisses off the opponent every night. You know what I mean? Like you just watch him and
he's an agitator.
Yes. I mean
he annoys
everybody.
Everybody. He's an annoyance
But he's also
on the court.
like,
He's
I mean,
always
Pat Beverly
engaged.
was like that, but Marcus Smart's a better version of that.
Yeah.
And a little more under control, I think, too.
And by the way,
And that's not a knock on Pat Bev. I just,
Rui Hachimura, like
whoa, on fire.
King of the mid-range.
Yeah.
He is all over. I mean, he's
hitting everything
perfect
last night.
from 3, but he's great from the mid-range. And another guy who brings the defense. I mean, see, those are the guys that I think have a chance to separate the Lakers from everybody else. Those are tremendous role players. When LeBron is back, you can see how it's going to fit with Rui. You can see how it's going to fit with Marcus Smart. I really believe that this team is better than I expected it to be, particularly in a time when they don't have LeBron.
So you think you can see how it's all going to fit when LeBron comes back?
I didn't. I said there are the pieces for something really good.
Because what I see is them playing really well without LeBron.
But don't you think this is the point where LeBron says, you know what, they've got it going good.
I can get with this.
Let me find my. You know what? It's funny when Luka got here. What did LeBron tell him?
You can be introduced.
Fit out.
Yeah, fit out. That's right. That's true. That's an old school Cavs reference to Kevin Love. If you go back in LeBron history, there was a thing about fitting in and fitting out, and there was some social media subtweeting there that went on, and it actually was not used in a very good way. It was sort of in a way of like everybody needs to fit in, and you're fitting out.
But it was used in a positive way with Luka, fit out. Now, I would argue that LeBron now needs to fit in.
Yes, very good. He.
Thank you.
I was excellent connecting of dots. Excellent. I felt like when I watch this team, I see two guys who have the ball.
Yep.
Luka and Austin. And LeBron's used to having the ball. So his role is going to be different than it's ever been in his entire basketball career, which is he's going to be kind of a spot-up shooter on the wing.
Yep.
Or taking touches away from one of those two guys.
Yep.
And I think it can work, but I just don't know how it's going to work.
Well, it's interesting now because if LeBron comes back and the apple cart gets turned.
Because it will. That's what happens when you reintegrate a great player.
Right. But if all of a sudden they get worse when LeBron comes back, people are going to trace that.
And I'm going to tell you that's what's going to happen.
You think that
it
is
always
gonna
happens. Whenever you reintegrate somebody who it takes that much gravity, it's like putting another planet into the solar system. The gravitational pull changes everything. Everything's going to be a little off kilter at first. And Austin's going to have to figure out his new role. And Luka's figure out how that affects him. And LeBron has to,
without LeBron, are they not? It's to me, without LeBron, I was saying like, well, I mean,
500.
Without LeBron, maybe,
I'd be happy with 500.
Maybe 4 and 6 in their first 10, something like. No, they are really, really good.
And it's so important because in the West, these games right now, to build up, what are they? 8 and
put wins in the bank.
Yeah,
8 and
3. Is that right?
I think it's 8 and 3.
I think that's right. If they are like +5, like that matters because you're gonna have to be plus. Like you're gonna have to win at least 45 games probably to make the play-in, and I think closer to 50 to get
make
the top 6.
I agree.
So each one of these games is really important right now.
Beat the bad teams.
Yeah, otherwise you got to make those games up later when their schedule gets way harder.
By the way, tomorrow night, not a bad team.
Very good team.
Very good team.
That Thunder team,
champs.
I saw them down in Inglewood last week, and they don't even have Jalen Williams. So, okay, let me give you a little Thunder knowledge.
Okay.
They got two guys named Jalen Williams.
Yes.
They were both drafted the same year. Very confusing. One of them spells his name Jaylin. One of them spells his name Jalen. Okay. Neither of them go by Jalen Williams. One of them goes by J-Dub, as in W. So J-Dub, that's the guy who's out. That's the all-NBA player, played with all the bad stuff in his wrist.
Right.
He's really good. And they don't even have him yet. They have J-Will, who's the big, tall guy.
So they got J-Dub, they got J-Will. It's so confusing.
Very confusing, but I thought I did a good job explaining it.
I know.
J-Dub is the guy with the bad wrists, spelled J-A-E. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
J-A-L-E-N. And then J-Will is the big guy.
So we'll see one of them tomorrow.
We'll only see J-Will.
But we will not see J-Will, or we'll see
You'll
J-Will.
see J-Will, but not J-Dub. But J-Dub is the better one.
Brian, you got
J-Dub's
it?
the all-NBA guy. Did you get it?
Confused.
Okay.
Like if you actually
which one are we going to see tonight or tomorrow night?
J-Will?
Very good.
Yeah,
What about J-Will that's on ESPN?
That's another whole other guy.
Not that J-Will.
Yeah, that's Jason Williams. Okay, very confusing.
Yeah, it is confusing.
I was trying to make it less confusing, but I made it more confusing.
You got mucked up there. All right, so we were talking to Luke Robitaille earlier, and Luke is famous for sounds. Like he has done, and he has given us. He's given us surprise.
Huh?
Here is the newest, and this came from today's conversation with Luke Robitaille, the newest sigh.
Yeah.
I like that because it's
I
like
really like
I'm
it.
starting.
Yeah.
It was you and Icebreakers.
Yeah, it was.
Before you guessed Adam Driver.
It absolutely was.
You know what it was? We really did put him on the spot.
Oh,
Most
sure.
of them are exasperated sighs. They're exasperated with you.
Yes, correct.
This was that's a tricky question you asked me here
Oh,
about
right, because
Nico
I did
Harrison.
come out of the box with Nico Harrison getting fired, and Luke's like, I don't want to say.
Yeah.
I don't want to really say it.
I don't want to touch that one. No, thank you.
Don't ask me that. All right, coming up next for you is Game of Games. It is Brian Cohen's game today. He always brings it, and we'll get somebody in here to play with us. By the way, it is Memorial Day. Thank you to Veterans.
Veterans Day.
I keep saying that. Sorry about that. It is Veterans Day all across Southern California, and we salute, if you have served, we salute everybody's courage and their sacrifice and their service, their dedication to protecting the freedoms that all of us enjoy. Thank you to all veterans across Southern California, and hopefully we did a small part in recognizing them here on the show today. All right, Game of Games is next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about Jacob Imrani. So, you never think it's going to be you until it is. You're sitting at a red light, maybe you got your coffee, your kids are in the back seat, and bam, you're rear-ended out of nowhere. Bam, your heart's racing, neck hurts. The other driver says, let's not involve insurance. Does this all sound familiar to you? Breathe. Then remember one thing, call Jacob, and now there's a new number to make it easier than ever. Bulletin. Breaking news. New number for Jacob Imrani. 800-345-6789. How easy is that? You're in an accident, remember 800-345-6789. If you can count on Jacob. He's been standing up for accident victims in L.A. for nearly 30 years, and he knows how the insurance companies play this game. They delay, they deny, they deflect. Not on his watch. He's built the most trusted team in the city. Again, new phone number, 800-345-6789. Call Jacob before you call insurance, before you post, before you say the wrong thing. It could cost you no upfront fees, and you don't pay Jacob unless he wins. Official sponsor of the Lakers, LAFC, and the Rams. You can follow him at call.jacob on Instagram. And remember, you can count on Jacob. 800-345-6789. Easy to remember. CallJacob.com or remember 800-345-6789. Call Jacob. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's always a wild time on the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
I grew up in Arcadia, Peacock, same thing. Everywhere, right? Yeah. But these crows just, they just wanted you out of bed. It was the loudest animal noise I've ever heard. It was like they were in the room with me.
That's the kind of expert analysis you only get with DeMarco and Travis.
Do the Peacock real quick. Here it is. Pretty good. The sound is good. It's his face that's
pretty
killing
good.
me.
Yes. I'll be honest. My crow was a little better than I thought.
Do your crow again. That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
From exciting football calls to imitating bird calls. Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app and live on YouTube.
Veteran-founded and veteran-focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post-9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Located in the heart of downtown Los Angeles, Crypto.com Arena is pulling back the curtain and unveiling new behind-the-scenes VIP tours presented by Delta Airlines, which offers an exclusive look inside one of the world's most iconic sports and entertainment venues. Expert guides will lead small groups through spaces that have hosted legendary sports championships, world-renowned concerts, and epic awards. Guests will also explore the VIP areas and experience the arena's latest renovations. Visit CryptoArena.com/tours for more info.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-471-9773. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-471-9773. 800-471-9773. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with, call Big Lou at 800-471-9773 or biglou.com. That's 800-471-9773 or biglou.com.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in L.A., Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right. It is Game of Games time. I already won Icebreaker, so let's add Game of Games to the mantle. It is Brian Cohen's game today, and Andy Kamenetsky is playing. Andy, what the hell are you doing here?
I was here early for a meeting, and then my daughter, because it's Veterans Day, and happy Veterans Day to all. Thank you to those who served.
Yep.
But I had no real reason to go back today because my daughter's off school, so there's no carpool or anything.
Oh,
so
okay.
I just stayed here for Lakers talk at 6 o'clock.
Oh, nice.
Hey, I got a tweet from N8. I don't know what his name is. Just N810. Can you please shout out my dad, Roger Cruz, a Navy veteran who joined the U.S. Navy from the Philippines, so he can give us a better future back when the U.S. was recruiting overseas. Thank you. He's listening right now.
There you go. Thank you very much. All right. So, Brian, what do you got going for a game today?
Well, today is 11-11, so I got a game of athletes to wear number 11.
Okay. I have absolutely no
You'll know
advantage
some of
here.
these.
Not
Yeah,
a
yeah.
numbers person.
Me neither. Okay.
First one here. Larry Fitzgerald, Hall of Fame wide receiver.
Okay.
Wore number 11 his whole time with the Cardinals. What Madden cover did Larry Fitzgerald appear on? Madden 10, Madden 11, or Madden 12?
I'll go first. It's 10. Andy?
I'm going to go 11.
11.
I'll say 12.
12. M.
10.
It is Madden 10.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
On the board. No, I had no.
You said that so confidently.
I know,
That's around the Super Bowl year for those Cardinals.
That was, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so me and Em are on the board.
Total random
You might
guess.
know this one
Okay.
here, Mama. Isaiah Thomas wore number 11
Yeah.
time with the Pistons, now in the Hall of Fame. What was Isaiah's career high in points in a game?
Oh.
51, 47, or 34?
Andy.
Say them again one more time.
51, 47, or 34?
I'm going to go 47.
47. Ramona.
I don't know who this Ramona is. On this
Momo.
show. Yeah, there you
Momo,
go, there you
okay.
go. I'm going to just say 34.
34. M.
I'm going to go with our basketball expert.
I don't know
Ramona.
at all. I'm totally guessing.
34.
I'm going 47.
It is 47.
Yeah.
I should never listen to you now.
I don't know
So
anything.
me and Andy score. It is Mason 2, Andy 1, M 1. Next.
Correct. Phil Simms wore number 11 for the New York Giants. He set a record in the Super Bowl for what? Most interceptions in a game, most passing touchdowns in a game, best completion percentage in the Super Bowl.
Momo.
Best completion percentage.
Okay. M.
Let me go interceptions.
Interceptions. I'm going to go interceptions. Andy.
I'm also going to go interceptions.
Interceptions.
Look on with Momo. It is completion percentage.
Completion percentage.
Let's
Momo's
go.
on
Now he's
board.
the expert at football.
I mean, things about people's career
Yeah.
highs are not things that stick in my brain, except for like Kobe's.
Next up, Brian.
World Series champion Roki Sasaki, currently number 11 on the Dodgers, once threw a perfect game in Japan with how many strikeouts? 21, 19, or 17?
Emily.
21.
21. I'm going to say 19. Andy.
I'm also going to say 19.
17.
17.
It is 19.
19. So
Wow,
How come it's never the least?
Mason and Andy score.
Maybe it will be.
BC's a
Okay.
glass half full guy.
I'm just saying, I just bet the odds there.
Mason
All right.
3, Andy 2, Ramona 1, Emily 1. What's next?
Jackson Hayes, currently number 11 on the Los Angeles Lakers. What percentage of Jackson's shots last year were dunks? 47, 51, or 56?
Andy, you're first.
All three feel way too low.
Yeah, they do feel low.
Way too low. I'm going to say 56.
56. Momo.
47.
47. M.
47.
47. I'm going to say 51.
It is 47.
Woo!
47.
It was
Wait.
the lowest.
Wait,
It was
how?
the lowest of 3.
I watched every single Jackson Hayes basket last
Free
year.
throws,
How?
maybe.
No, baskets.
I
Some are jump hooks.
I
some
trust
are...
Brian Cohn. Mason 3, Andy 2, Ramona 2, M 2. So it's a horse race here.
One of the best shortstops to wear number 11, Barry Larkin, now in the Hall of
Hey,
Fame.
I love Barry Larkin.
What year was Barry Larkin inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Okay.
2008, 2010, 2012.
Let's see. We start with Momo.
10.
10.
No,
M.
12.
12. Andy.
8.
And I'm going to say 8.
It is 2012.
2012.
Hey!
M takes a point and it's tied for the lead. Next one.
Jimmy Garoppolo, currently number 11 on the Los Angeles
And
Rams.
very hot.
11 on a scale of 1 to 10.
Wow.
Wow,
Okay.
Em.
Yeah,
Right
just
on
jumping
that
right
one.
in.
Yeah.
What is Jimmy G's most passing touchdowns in a season? 32, 29, or 27?
M.
29.
I'm going to say 32. Andy.
I'm also going to say 32.
And
32
Ramona.
feels like a lot. I'm going to go 27.
Happy you did. It is 27.
It is 27. So now
I mean, they play 17 games, so that's,
Momo's not tied for the lead. It's Mason
Whoa!
3.
Never happens.
I also think
Momo
he never played.
3. And
Yeah, full
Emily
season.
3. Brian or Andy's just one back.
Next one here. A.J. Brown is the reigning Super Bowl champ to wear number 11. According to Pro Football Reference, what is A.J. Brown's nickname? Always Open, Swole Batman, or Ripped Superman?
Okay. Ramona, you're one of the leaders.
It's Batman.
It says Batman.
Sorry.
M.
I just like the other names. But I'm going to go always open.
Always open.
That sounds more likely.
I'm going to go always open. And Andy.
I really want it to be Swole Batman, but I think it's always open too.
It is Swole Batman.
Whoa! Ramona has taken
I
a
really
lead.
just wanted to say Batman like that. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
you've taken a lead, Momo.
I got one more and a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Oh, man, I just don't know what to do with the lead.
And
Okay.
where's the score? Does anyone have to go
Yeah, the
opposite?
score as of right now is Momo 4, so we all need to go different from her. M, you've got 3. I've got 3. Andy, you're out. You had 2. Yeah, sorry about that. Go do Lakers talk. You're dismissed.
Last
All right.
one here.
Yep, ready.
Bo Bichette, Don number 11 as the World Series runner-up. His former All-Star
Or
dad,
loser.
Dante Bichette, was
Jeez.
drafted by which team? California Angels, the Los Angeles Dodgers, or the Montreal Expos?
This is what team drafted
His dad, Dante Bichette.
I believe, I go first, right?
You go first.
I believe is the California Angels.
I think it is the Angels. What are
What's
my
the other two
two
options?
choices?
Yeah.
The Dodgers or the Montreal Expos?
I'll try the Expos.
And I'll go Dodgers.
Yeah, it didn't matter. It was California
Yeah, it was
Angels.
California.
I knew that one.
I actually knew that one
I think
too,
he came up with the Angels, didn't he?
I think he did, yes.
Yeah.
So Momo takes the crown today. What a day.
Been a day.
What a day.
It's been a really long time since I won one.
Yeah.
Want the
it has
tiebreaker?
been. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Number
By the way,
11.
you're listening to KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio
I
station.
like that.
Number 11 on USC football was retired by Heisman Trophy winner Matt Leinart. How many passing touchdowns did Leinart have in his 3 years playing for USC?
Oh.
Okay. I wrote down a number.
Okay, wait, hold on. I got to write something on my. I don't know.
Okay.
Wait. I'll write it down.
I have one.
Okay, what's the number?
80.
Oh, I probably went way too low.
I've got 67.
I put 52. Probably way too low.
I'm going to say 53.
99.
Oh, wow. Emily, that's a lot.
Emily, nice.
6-7.
Damn.
Well, 3 years. Yeah, 3 years.
3 years. And
won a Heisman.
During an incredible era.
Yeah,
and
when he had like 4
football.
touchdowns a year. Yeah, true. That's a good call.
What's going on with
Good
the...
thing I didn't need it. Okay.
What's the subject on Lakers Talk tonight?
Well, we're obviously going to recap what happened last night in Charlotte. Look ahead to tomorrow, OKC. I've got an interview with Rylan Stiles from Locked on Thunder. Banked because the Thunder and Warriors are playing tonight.
Also, can he say his name with like a Southern accent? Rylan Stiles.
Rylan Stiles.
Did they copy you? Because you have Locked on Lakers. They sound like they copied you and done Locked on Thunder.
It's a whole format.
Brian and I started the Locked on Lakers podcast, and then a network was created
popped
after
up
that.
around that.
Yes.
Did they buy you?
Unfortunately, no, they did not.
Did they franchise you?
They did not. We really, in retrespect, we handled this whole affair.
Technically, you are a franchisee, right?
I am a franchise.
But our friend
Who's
David
your
Locke
business manager?
Yeah,
unfortunately, Brian.
Yeah,
dang, you gotta fire him.
But some really good stuff in this interview, like a really good look at the Thunder, and we're going to talk a little Nico.
Okay, I got a question.
Sure.
Do you know which Jalen Williams you're going to see?
We're going to see. You mean as far as spelling?
J-Will or J-Dub?
No, don't give him that.
Oh,
That's
I'm
too
sorry.
much of a clue.
It's J-Dub.
See, okay, but you wouldn't have known that if it.
No, I thought you were asking me how to spell it.
No, you're wrong. It's not J-Dub.
It's
J-Dub's
J-Will.
out.
Oh, okay.
J-Dub's out. It's J-Will.
Okay, whichever.
See,
I know who's who.
no,
he
tell me.
knows who's who.
Give me a description.
The one that is not going to be playing is the wing. He's second or third team
Okay.
All NBA
Yeah, he
last
knows.
year. He was on the all defense team.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? They got 37,000 followers.
The other
on
one was
YouTube.
the big guy who played against Jokic in the playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah, that's J-Will.
That's how you know him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And who also just got locked up to like a 3-year, $24 million deal.
I didn't even
Good
know
for
that.
him.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
And he got popped in the eye when he played the Clippers and bled all
All
over.
right. So you want to plug Locked on Lakers?
Yeah, it's available 5 days a week everywhere you get your podcast, Monday through Friday, always free, never behind a paywall. And for the sickos who like to watch,
Yes.
there's a YouTube component.
Exactly. Over 37,000.
Over 37,000.
Yeah.
We're looking for more.
Andy, thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Momo, great job winning there. And we will do some super crosstalk next on Veterans Day on 710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Want savings that truly deliver championship value? Check out the Kia Season of New Tradition sales event at Kia of Carson, where Black Friday deals are happening all month long. We've got one of the largest Kia selections in America, all in one place. The deals on remaining 2025s are absolutely incredible. And right now, many come with special VIN-specific stickers for extra rebates on top of all other offers and dealer discounts. Thanks to that, you could drive with zero down on approved credit. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Get to Kia of Carson today.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game, avnergatt.com.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
ESPN 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
So today, Marcus Grant is in for Trav. What's going on, Marcus?
Good to see you. I know. Man. Last time I saw you, we were celebrating a World Series championship.
Right.
It was a great day here.
Fantastic day. What a time. Are you having a little bit of a letdown, a little World Series letdown?
Oh, a little bit. It's funny. I was talking to my dad a couple days after the parade, and he's like, I don't know what to do with myself now. He's like, I don't want to watch the news. I don't want to watch any movies. Like, there's no baseball on. I don't know what to do with myself.
There is basketball every night.
There is.
Or football.
Or football on almost every night.
Football except tonight.
True.
Like,
yeah.
I was like,
Wednesday's the only
day.
day.
We had Luke Robitaille on today. I'm like,
Wednesday?
all right.
Today's Tuesday.
I'll put on the Kings versus Montreal tonight.
Why not? You found a hole.
Kings versus Montreal. I got a game for tonight.
There you go.
There you go.
Always got a game.
It was
rolling.
hard. You're right. After the World Series, because we'd had baseball on almost every day for 2 months.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then before that, over obviously during the season too.
Yeah.
The regular season, but playoff baseball.
So last night I'm watching, after the Lakers game, I was watching Monday Night Football.
Oh my gosh.
On purpose?
On purpose.
That was supposed to be the game of the year.
I get to the end of the game, right? And Nick Sirianni goes for it on fourth down.
Oh my God.
Leaves Green Bay in great position to potentially field goal and tie the game.
Well, not even just goes for it on fourth down. Throws a long pass.
Yeah, throws a long pass. Yeah.
That stops the clock.
Had
and
little chance of being completed.
Is there any sense in that?
That's kind of the new thing. If they have you in man coverage and they know it, they'll take the shot now.
But on why are you going for it on fourth down there?
It drives me crazy too. But that is the new thing in the NFL. If you can get a guaranteed man coverage 1-on-1 on the outside, you take the shot.
Do you think? Does analytics say go? Do they say
I don't
go
know
for
if
it on fourth down?
analytics say go, but most coaches, you're trying to game plan to get that matchup, and it's almost they're giving it to you by alignment, so you take that shot.
I mean,
more often.
I thought it was one of the dumbest things I had seen.
He drives me crazy with that.
He almost blew the game.
I know. It
honestly, all they had to do is get 5 or 6 more yards, and that guy's going to make the field goal.
But if you hit that, you end the game. So
also just run and leave 4 seconds left on the clock.
I'm right there with you.
Jeez.
I think that was one where the analytics actually said punt, which is kind of rare. Like the analytics said punt.
Yeah.
Try to even if you put it in the end zone, they still got to go.
Aikman was about to lose his mind.
Aikman was like, "What the hell is going on?"
I love when Troy goes
but I
nuts.
don't know what the hell that guy's doing.
Yeah.
They're going to be lucky to get away with this one. And you saw even on his face, Sirianni, when he goes to shake hands with LaFleur at the end.
He's like,
oh, man.
Both guys,
when screwed that one up.
Punted instead of going for the field goal at the top of the fourth. I'm like, you take the field goal. Why punt?
You know what I didn't see last night? I didn't see the best team in the NFC.
No.
Okay.
No.
I saw some good defense.
I really believe that the Rams are the best team in the NFC
I think
right
they
now.
could be.
And they can demonstrate it on Sunday at SoFi.
So everyone is kind of on the fence about Seattle. Like, what do you think of Seattle? Do you think Seattle's a good football team, great football team? Where do you have them
I think
in the
this year's Minnesota Vikings.
Are you looking at me, Emily? You do? You have them ranked high, or are you talking to someone else? Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you talking about? Sorry.
Oh, Seattle. I thought you were looking at me. But the only thing to the people that say Seattle is a good football team right now, I would say give me their signature win. Give me their top win of their schedule. Anybody. Have they played anybody tough yet?
No, they have not.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we're going to find out exactly what they are this weekend. But I am with you. The way this offense is playing, Matthew Stafford, and this 13 personnel. I heard you and Sua breaking it down yesterday.
You heard Sua break it down and me start to understand it.
It's fantastic. And what you've been able to do and out of that personnel group. And I'll explain why it screws you up defensively, because there's always somebody moving.
Right.
And you have to adjust and talk when somebody gets up and moves, and eventually there's going to be a run fit.
And it's kind of like I asked him why
Why
doesn't everybody do it? Everybody doesn't do it because nobody's got 4 tight ends that are as good. I mean, he said Davis Allen, great blocking tight end. Colby Parkin's a great blocking tight end.
I heard this, yeah.
Terrence Ferguson, route runner.
Terrence Ferguson is the athlete of the bunch. Higbee coming back.
He's kind of a hybrid.
You need to give him more credit for being back. This is the only offense he knows.
Yeah.
This is what he came into. So having him in the room is huge for the other 3. Parkinson is the guy that's made the biggest switch. I thought he was done in the league after last year.
Yeah.
I mean, it did not go well in this offense, and he's come back and been tough. And when you drafted Terrence Ferguson, you kind of forgotten how much progress Davis Allen was making during last season. So he's a guy that's made himself some money this year. So you've got 4 guys plus. Shout out to Scott Huff. That's the tight ends coach, a former O-line coach. You were talking about why these guys are so good. They're all blocking their ass off. Give him credit for that too. So you've got that to deal with as an offense, plus you got to deal with Devontae and Puka.
Yeah.
There's a lot there for this offense. If you can get past Seattle, then I think you might know who is the best team in the NFC.
I just remember last time I saw Sam Darnold against the Rams, he was being overwhelmed last year by the Vikings.
Right. So people say Sam Darnold has turned the corner, right? I have to see it. I got to see him stand in front of that rush and not get scared of Jared Verse again.
Right.
Jared Verse will talk you into a corner, and he did that with Sam Darnold. He really will. So let me see if you can stand up to that here in SoFi. Then I'll say you're a good quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, so far, though, he's played. I think everybody's sort of questioning, like, okay, was the Minnesota thing a fluke? Can he back it up? And to this point, I think he's backed it up well in Seattle.
Yeah.
I mean, he either turned the corner or just turned west and went to Seattle from Minnesota and is having the same exact season.
Yeah. I never thought he was bad, but when they say Sam Darnold MVP, I'm like, pump it a little bit. Hold on. Just a little bit there.
That's because we always have to,
I think he's a really good regular season quarterback, and he's done well with two teams now, so that proves it's not a fluke.
Yep.
But our lasting impression of him was in the playoffs.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get out of here, I want to thank the American veterans who came in and hung out with us today. Christian Estrada, who's a U.S. Navy veteran, also a National University alumnus. Danny Min, who served in Iraq. Gustavo Buen Rostro, who is a proud U.S. Army veteran, and Matthew Yu, who went to West Point, all of them serving the country. And we want to personally thank all the American veterans here in Southern California. Incredible service, sacrifice, courage, dedication, protecting freedoms, strengthening our communities, even beyond service. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much to all of our American veterans here on Veterans Day. Momo, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Coming up next for you, DeMarco and Trav with Marcus Grant filling in. Mason and Ireland. Ireland's back tomorrow, 7:10 ESPN.
Veterans Day. Wishing you a happy Veterans Day from all of us here at ESPN LA. This Veterans Day, it's time to honor your service and your future with veteran-founded National University. NU is a nonprofit and one of the nation's top educators of the U.S. military with flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates. National University helps you keep moving forward. You can even earn credit for your experience. Plus, check out military tuition scholarships for veterans and their families at nu.edu. This Veterans Day, remember what the day is all about. Happy Veterans Day.
For ESPN LA contest rules, go to ESPNLA.com and click the contest button.